Dinner.
Welcome back to another evening. I gotta figure out why this is not happening. No, this is not working. So we're gonna be a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Having some technical issues.
Yeah, we're having a lot
today.
of technical problems tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, can
Now
you
it's
read the title in a creepy voice?
What is the title? Yes, very good. The Masks We Wear.
Oh, jeez.
That was creepier than I was really expecting.
Listen, I have a function for the stream, and it is to be terrifying. I fill my role.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Everything else is up to you all.
So how's everyone doing tonight?
I'm comfortable. How are you?
Cold.
I'm not.
I
You
know.
should probably invest in a luxurious robe.
Probably.
Monogrammed.
It's monogrammed?
It is.
What does it say?
It says Johntown.
So, yeah, I didn't know we were going to land on that one. A conversation.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Just a couple of robe boys this evening, Don.
It's true.
Don with the fucking
I got my raccoons.
This would have been a great opportunity for one of those.
Yeah, sponsorship.
Except
I
for-
wish, but they
They
took it
would
away.
come back
they took
to
it away
us.
from me.
Come back.
Baby,
Please.
come back.
We miss you.
Please.
You and your comfortable attire.
I'll talk about it anyway. MeUndies are super comfy.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a shirt and underwear.
Right?
Just by accident.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, their clothes are
Please.
super comfortable.
We do miss you.
Please.
Please sponsor us.
Baby, come
Yeah.
back.
Right? I will
Please help me.
light Don's house on fire.
Same.
I will play in my underwear and boots.
There you go.
It's beneath the table. So. Easy game.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Easy clap.
Well, this is annoying.
What's not working?
The website, I just can't get to anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
Do you need it for the recap?
Kind of, but it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Do it
so
from memory.
it's fine. So you guys, so many random things happen. It's really difficult to
Don,
recall.
there were many important things that happened,
There's one important thing.
but a very centralized important
Uh-huh.
theme as we arrived
fair.
in this town
Yeah.
and where we went.
Yep. Anyway, we're not great RPG. Sorry, we are having a lot of technical issues tonight that are completely out of our control. So I apologize. But yeah, we're here once again for the Lost Kings of Adoris. We're gonna go around the table real quick, introduce ourselves, and then we're gonna do some sort of a recap, and then pop into the fun.
Mm-hmm. John and I play Marcus.
I'm Sarah, and I play Dandelion.
I'm Paul, and I play Rin.
I'm Autumn, and I played Twig.
I'm Mike and I play Mr. Pigeon.
I'm not Lawrence. I play Shay.
And I'm Don, the ringmaster for this chaotic mess.
It's not a chaotic mess yet.
I mean,
Has
Yeah.
it not been?
listen.
So this better be extremely tactical. I brought the minis out.
I wasn't in the room.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You weren't in the room.
No, it was not. I mean,
That's right,
Sarah
you-
was. Dandelion was outside.
Dandelion
messing
left.
Messing with passersby.
Anything, Dandelion should love this most of all.
It's true.
It's an opportunity to hit other people with,
Really hard.
yeah, fluffy things. And not get in trouble. Yeah.
That we know of.
Anyway, so last week, you guys wake up. Nothing eventful happened overnight. Murdoch hands over his letter of confession and the list of money that he had stolen from people. You guys collectively come up with a clown name, Mr. Sadbird, courtesy of Mr. Pigeon. That's what it's decided on. You guys hop into the carriage and head towards Southport. Marcus driving once again with Fluffy sitting up front, taking the co-pilot seat. Mr. Pigeon wakes up Murdoch as you guys approach the city and just kind of shushes him as he smothers him with makeup.
Yep.
You guys get there. You pull in to the parking lot and you meet the. Let's see.
I think you mean we drifted.
We're down place.
Yeah, you meet Clement, the stable master, whose son works at the muggery. He tells you that when he dies, his son is going to take over for him, despite working as a craftsman at the muggery.
The common theme.
Yeah, you guys say your goodbyes to Arthur, who says that he's going to head out shortly. Rin gives him a hug and thanks him. Arthur tells him that he's sorry for all the terrible things that happened to his people and wishes him the best. Elena heads off towards the fairground area to help set up with the rest of the carnival and tells you that she's going to meet with you guys later and either tomorrow or the night after take you to the Iron Crown with her so that way you guys can talk to them. You guys go to the lawkeeper's office and meet with Sheila Rosewall, and she tells you about a little bit about herself. She agrees to leave Murdoch in your care, having served in the military formerly with Marcus's father, and trusting him. Murdoch stays with her under the watch of her lawkeeper people, so that way you guys can go turn in the rest of the gold. She gives you some gold as well to spend around the city. You guys head first to the Frosted Forge, right? I think that's where you guys went first.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you guys...
And jazzy floors.
Yes, yeah. So you go to the Frosted Forge, you meet Dolrum Frostbraid. Ren hands over his blades and says, "Silver, please. Please help." And Dolrum tells you that this is something that a lot of people do for hunting monsters. They seem to have some positive effect towards them where it makes them easier to kill. He tells you that there's a couple other forges in the city, the Brave Flame and the Defective Hammer. And he tells you that it's defective because it's not made by dwarves. That's probably why it's called that. Then you guys head to the Jazzy Florist. You meet Victoria Barnes, whose mother was a jazz musician, but really terrible at it herself. Hasn't played in a long time.
Jazz is canon.
Yep, jazz is canon.
It's important.
Yep. You notice that there is a single Stormflower within the flower shop. She tells you that she heads around the areas of Fjordain and collects flowers, bringing them back to her shop every so often. She found this outside of Greymore in a forested area. She has never found another one. Marcus buys it and gives it to Twig.
I gave you a flower, by the way.
Yeah.
Forgot to
Yes.
talk about that.
You did one job, Mike.
Yeah, we double checked and talked about it on the way. Like, I didn't miss anything. Nope.
I bought the flower that you people.
Double down on the pillow fight. Big pillow fight coming up. That's about
It's
it.
a really big deal.
That's about it.
Yeah. I was saying it appears to be a Stormflower visually.
Yeah.
You've not
I'm
done
gonna hit
the-
you if it's not.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
you've not. I said that it is because it does appear to be. You don't know
Yeah.
that the magical properties are
Yeah.
the same, but it definitively looks to be the exact same flower.
You said we don't know the magical properties?
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't detect magic on it yet.
Way to reserve your right to be the DM.
Yes, essentially. Yeah. It definitive. I will say it is a Stormflower.
Yeah.
You have not detected magic on it yet.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm not going to just give you the thing that is it. Hey, Twig, you don't have to play anymore. Here you go. Have a great day.
My story's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That
That's
would
a
be
chat.
terrible.
Good night.
Yeah, no. So it's not that easy. Sorry. Then you head over to Dudley's Divine Slumber Sacks, and you meet the Pillow King himself, Dudley, on his red velvet throne, his cream floor with black
Cookies and
Oreo
cream
spots.
Oh,
Disgusting.
Yep.
wonderful.
The young master orders a pillow. Marcus orders a dog bed, which is described as a pillow with a hole and a wall in the center.
By who?
Huh?
The Pillow
Who is
King.
it described?
The Pillow King described it that way.
Yes.
I asked if he could make me a dog bed. He said, "Yeah, it's kind of like a pillow with a den in it and walls." Yes.
And
that was.
it is
Yeah.
lined with bat silk.
That's right.
I did forget about the bat silk.
That silk and then an
Yeah, it's bat
interior
black.
of
Yep.
what was it?
You had ox fur and down feathers inside of it with fluffy written in gold writing.
Thank you.
Oxford sounds
Bat silk
Was
Very
black.
coarse.
Silver gold. Well, it's inside it, so it's fine.
The other colors.
It's stuffing.
sticking it.
You know,
You want that in silver or gold?
the
One of the other colors.
One of the other ones.
So many colors.
Yeah, there's so many. He tells you about the pillow fight that takes place during the evening times in secret in the basement of his shop. And to head there if you're interested in fighting to the red light at the back of the building and speak to Roxanne.
Yeah, we put out the red light.
who let you in. You guys give him the idea for a throne elevator. to descend down to the lower chamber.
TM.
Then you guys head over to the muggery. Shimmer is also out searching for mirrors at Dandelion's request. She pops into his vision for a while and sees him like flying rapidly through the city, looking through the shop windows and things, but has not come across any mirrors yet. You guys head over to the muggery. You meet Martin Muggenthal and Duncan, the son of the stable master, who is cursed to eventually go work as the stable master when his father dies. Dandelion orders a bee mug made of honey oak. Ren orders a flask with YM on either side for young master made of dark oak, and Marcus orders a mahogany bowl for Fluffy with a wood burned with a silver inline, one of the two colors that exist in the world here. And then you guys ask if he accidentally says that he goes to sleep early, and Marcus is like, "What? That's a weird fucking thing to say. Why would you say that?" And he's like, you got me. I participated in the pillow fight this evening." And then Marcus makes a joke about pillow talk, and that's where we're picking up.
In the middle of this very erotic conversation with Martin Muggenthal.
It's a name right there.
Not as good as Nicholas Nackington. But...
No, it isn't. It sadly is not. Man.
He's no Dick Tips. But
Yeah, right.
I tried with that one.
You did.
I really did.
Yeah. Jeez. So, do you have a good record then in these competitions?
I've only won once, but I'm old and tired, so, it's, I do it for fun.
Did you win when you were younger?
Yes, yeah.
It's been going on a long time
How
now.
long has
Not
he been
that
doing
long,
this for?
just younger. I'm still old.
Like 2 days ago.
Yes, when did you win?
About 5 years back.
Jeez.
So you run these regularly.
When it first started, yeah. Regular pillow man. Nope, that doesn't sound
Is
right.
it a nightly or weekly occurrence?
Weekly, monthly, it depends on when Dudley decides to set everything up.
Well, very fortunate then that we have arrived on a pillow night.
Yes, of
Do
course.
we need a ring name for this?
You can, some do,
Do
some
you
don't.
have a ring name?
Yeah.
Is it the mugger?
No, mine is the Heckler.
Ah, very good. You get in there with...
Why do they call you the heckler?
I don't know, really.
Are you
It's
gonna
just
heckle us?
Yeah, I'm gonna heckle you.
I'm gonna hurt you. Don't fucking heckle me.
I am going to heckle. Very good. Does Dudley as well participate?
He used to in the beginning. He doesn't anymore. He
He's
just
retired?
kind of he's retired. He stays on the sidelines and kind of shot calls what's happening.
Very good, like an announcer of sorts.
Yes,
Very good.
from his throne, of course.
Yes. It's going to be a very fun night.
Of course. Glad you're all participating. That's great.
Yes.
See some new faces.
Does Duncan fight?
Oh no.
What? Is Duncan here?
Yeah,
Duncan, why do you not join?
it's just not my thing. Prefer the mugs.
Yes.
I'm gonna roll insight on this.
Sure. All I've ever wanted.
I just love bugs.
Nah. I ain't gonna get there. That's 4. I believe him.
Yeah.
He could be there in a luchador mask and I wouldn't know.
Definitely not Duncan.
There's no way.
Until I demask him like a heel.
Can't do that. That's not right.
Can't do that to the
That's
boy.
why it's the best heel move.
If they wipe off my makeup, they're dead.
Actually,
We had paid for the things we were buying, right?
Yes,
I feel
yes.
like okay,
Yes, you
yeah.
and we gave this man his money, which was
Yeah.
the real reason we came in here.
Correct. All right.
Then we got into the pillow talk and
Yeah. Then, do you know where Smokebeard's enchanted pipes might be?
Yep, straight down the road.
Very good.
On the left.
Same for Adoris quill. Are they? Is that as well on this road?
Yes, it is. It's a few stores down from that on the right.
Very good. Well, I guess we'll see you this evening, Heckler.
Sounds great. Fucker.
He's getting into it already. He's gonna crack my knuckles.
Gonna get slammed.
That's why he's got to go to bed early.
Suplex that to the ground.
He's getting RKO'd. Out of nowhere.
When's the special
I hope he's got a great stat block.
We're gonna lay the pillow down, just point at it and
Yeah,
point
there you go. Write down 20 strength, 20
pile
dex.
drive him in.
Please pile drive somewhere.
so badly. Alright, I guess I'll collect.
Marcus, is a ring name like a clown name?
Similar.
Yes, it is a name for a special occasion or a special competition that you might be participating in.
Ah,
This evening will be pillow men and women. So if you would like to come up with a satisfying, fun name for yourself to demonstrate your strength. Perhaps a dandelion? You could frolic around the ring with your pillows?
That could even be a clown name.
Could.
It meets all the
We
prerequisites.
could see if we could get you some kind of small fur
Art.
mask or something.
do they sell those here?
We didn't anticipate them selling specialty pillows, so you never know.
We did know that before.
I bet
coming
Dudley
here.
has some.
Yes, he might.
He's bound to have some.
Uh.
Probably in silk. You could probably get it with letters on it.
Gold or silver.
Gold or silver.
It works if you're a golden lion anyway, so it'll be perfect.
I don't know what a lion is.
Shit.
A big cat,
Yes. Kind of like Twig?
but not like Twig.
Very similar.
Harrier. Yeah.
Yes.
It's all very confusing.
Strange times in Southport.
Like a clown name, but not a clown name.
Yes, a little bit more combative than what clowns do.
A big cat, but not a big cat.
Yes. It's kind of like... No, not a hand, Daddy. Oh my, this is going to take so much longer. Have a wonderful day, Martin. Walk out.
Have a good one. I'll be closing early.
Yes, you will. It's closing.
You got me.
Closing.
I'm just gonna, as I walk out, you're mine.
I'll see you
I
there.
got you for 2 minutes.
I'm gonna heckle the shit out of you now. Oh my god, this dude better have amazing heckles lined up for us.
And by this dude, he means you.
Hypothetically, if this dude does it,
Get
just
ready.
Google Macho Man quotes.
Don's up here like, heckle way 101.
What does heckle mean?
We're gonna go to break.
Yeah, gonna let's head up the road and try to find Smoke Man.
Smoke man.
Smoke man.
Smoke man. Yes, you guys head down the road and you come across the shop that is described as Smokebeard's Enchanted Pipes. You can see that the sign on the outside of it has like a carved-in pipe with smoke that's kind of twisted into various, like the shape of a boat coming out of the edge of the pipe. And you head inside and you see a small halfling man. Looks to be like 5'4"-ish. Looks to be in his mid-40s. He's wearing fairly like fancy-ish clothing. Kind of like a like suspender style stuff under like a jacket. He's sitting in a rocking chair towards the back of this store, which is lined with various pipes along the walls, and you can see on the other side there's various tobaccos and other things.
Did you say he was a halfling or a gnome?
Halfling.
Halfling, I got that wrong. And what did you say the store was called?
Smokebeard's
Smokebeard's?
Enchanted Pipes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You
Does he
can
have a
see-
beard?
He does not have a beard.
It's got to be his pillow name.
Maybe the beard is made out of smoke.
Could be.
But yeah, he has like dark black hair that's kind of like not slicked back, but just kind of like pushed back slightly. And he just looks to all of you. Evening, afternoon, folks.
Hello, my good sir.
How can I assist you today?
Might you be Mr. Smokebeard,
I am.
owner proprietor?
That's me. Yes.
Very good. It's good to meet you, sir. My name is Marcus.
Very nice to meet you as well. Pardon, Humble Keep, a.k.a. Smokebeard.
Pardon, Humble Keep?
Mm-hmm.
Pardon?
Exactly.
Where's the beard?
He clicks off a pipe from the little rocking chair next to him and inhales and blows the smoke, and you see as it just like drapes down his face and forms this like majestic like Gandalf length beard out of smoke that just kind of hovers on his face. There we are.
It's a very interesting trick, sir.
How did you do that?
It's with my patented Smokebeard's beard smoker.
Does it smoke beards? Or does it beard smoke?
Beard smoke.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take 2.
I can't imagine why you would ever need 2, and that's why I'm satisfied that it's 2.
What if the first one breaks?
What if it
Never mind.
What if it gets us out of a tense situation?
It all
Right?
makes sense.
Sure, yeah, they're 2 gold apiece.
Yeah. I just throw the gold at him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you.
I immediately just
Yeah.
at the same time.
You
just-
can you essentially make a beard of your description out of smoke. It is very visually smoke. It is not like a disguise.
Yeah, it can't
it's
pass.
very clearly
Sure.
smoke. But for whatever situations you would like to use that for, you can describe whatever your beard looks like. For instance, what does it look like right now?
Right now, it's just going to be a really long, flowy blonde beard that doesn't match my hair at all.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a lion's mane. Dandelion.
I'm gonna use silent image and also give myself a beard.
Very good.
Except it looks like it's made of smoke, but more realistic.
What were these called again, by the way?
Smokebeard's beard smoker.
Okay.
Very easy to remember.
Uh-huh.
Did you by chance, sir, have a difficult time or run in with bandits or an employee of yours? Have some
Yes, I
things
was
go missing?
robbed on the way back from Lake Mount.
Do you recall what you were robbed for?
A bunch of gold, I think.
Were you robbed long ago, sir?
Yes, a few days back. 4 days?
All right. I do have a receipt here and an amount of gold to return to you that was plundered.
Yes, it was 100 gold was taken.
Yes, I have that for you. I'm going to open the chest and take out 100 gold.
Sure.
Give them the gold.
Thank you very much. Where did you... How did you get this?
Caught and brought in the bandits for justice and asked the good lady Sheila if I could redistribute the funds that were taken.
It's very kind of you.
She was gracious enough to permit me the chance.
Thank you so much.
Of course, sir. If ever you are again in need, I will be in town for some time.
Sure. Would all of you like one of these beard smokers? I'd gladly give you your gold back.
Thank you.
Only charge you for the one, for the,
Sure.
the extra. He's gonna...
Yeah, I'll look at everybody. If any of you would like a beard smoker,
You never know when it could come in handy.
certainly.
He's gonna hand all of you one.
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir.
Of course. I do have more expensive enchanted pipes. These are fairly basic enchantments, so they're cheaper. But we do have more expensive ones.
Do they all, regardless of quality, attempt to produce a beard out of smoke?
No. The other ones, we have a pipe of smoke monsters, pipes of the sewers, pipes of haunting, and the bagpipes of greater distraction.
Bagpipes of great distraction.
Mm-hmm.
See, you've changed the meaning of the word pipe in the middle here.
A little bit.
This one just got a bag!
Never realized how many uses you could have for a pipe shop.
It's actually just a canvas sack full of pipes that you shake.
Just hauntingly.
Just imagining looking at the
It's very
shelves and it's like a
distracting.
wet pipe.
Yeah, yes. There are various. This is definitely stretching the meaning of the word pipe for sure.
Very good.
Yeah, +1 pipe.
Do you by chance have a... Oh my god. You said pipe of the sewers?
Yes.
What does that one do?
Uh,
Is it an actual item?
I don't know. I got it out of a
Okay.
sewer.
Just found this one.
so pipes of the sewers it has 3 charges.
Mm-hmm.
While you're attuned to the pipes, ordinary rats and giant rats are indifferent towards you and will not attack you unless you threaten or harm them. If you play the pipes as an action, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 to 3 charges, calling forth 1 swarm of rats for each expended charge, providing that enough rats are within a half mile of you to be called in this fashion. If there aren't enough rats to form a swarm, the charge is wasted. Called swarms move towards the music by the shortest available route, but aren't under your control otherwise. Whenever a swarm of rats that isn't under another creature's control comes within 30 feet of you while you're playing the pipes, you can make a charisma check to like charm the pipes, to charm the rats. Charm the
It's a
rats.
very
Charm the pipes.
rat-centered
Yep.
set of pipes.
Pipes of the sewers.
Isn't there like a fable about that?
Pied Piper?
Says he-
That was not
It's
rats,
children.
that was children.
That was a little darker.
It's much darker.
Similar.
Similar, I guess you could say. Definitely charming. In a very bad way. Yeah, I mean... and Pipes of the Haunting, you have one of those? I know what it does.
Yeah.
You have one of those? How much would that cost, sir?
Just 1 second.
A smoking pipe or playing pipes?
Smoking pipe. Nope. That's a playing pipe.
It's playing.
I have pipes.
You do. They're...
Uncommon is 75 gold, right?
I mean, typically it ranges. I mean, common can be anywhere from like 10 to 50. Uncommon can be anywhere from like 100 to 300 to 500, depending on exactly like what it is.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remotely have that much money.
No, I know.
So that's fine.
Yeah. Something you guys can come back and get. I didn't expect you to buy them today.
Yeah.
And the bagpipes of greater distraction.
What do the haunting ones do?
They scare people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, I can just do that.
You are
Anyway.
very good at it, yes. Especially with your pipes.
Very frightening.
You are
Yes.
a dandelion.
Look at my teeth; they're very sharp.
Good God, I've never noticed. I've got
Are
to
they
go.
really?
A little fang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's
Oh.
great.
All right.
Why
Oh.
are we doing this in front of Pope Man? Pipe Man.
My beard turns gray. Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Like
know.
I said, I'm very frightening.
Yes. She's
Okay.
very good with illusion magic, sir.
That's good.
Yes.
Magic is fun.
Seems as you are as well. You
Yes.
enchant these pipes yourself?
Some of them I purchase. The bagpipes are my own creation, as is the beard smoker.
Beautiful.
And what do those bagpipes do?
Well, it's like a regular bagpipe, but it's got a ring of thaumaturgy attached to the end of it, so they're really loud. So it gives you a +1 to any performance check that you're trying to make for a distraction,
Very good.
Oh.
because they're just deafeningly loud.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Most bagpipes I've heard of are also very loud.
So
Well,
what if
these
I
are
use
louder.
the horn
Mm-hmm.
in through the bagpipes? Nah.
You have a horn?
The world would end, Paul.
Actually, I could just take that ring and put it on the horn.
You'd be breaking the warranty, but yeah, sure.
There's a warranty.
What's the warranty on these pipes?
You can just glue it back on. Nobody will ever know.
And then it stops working the next day. You can't get your money back.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a thought.
Very good.
Hmm.
I will return in some days to purchase one of these pipes of haunting from you, sir.
Sure.
But thank you very much for your kindness and generosity to us, and I hope you have a lovely evening.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Step outside.
Are you reading him for any pillow readiness?
I mean, yeah, dude. Maybe he's got like a feather, like a
Like a little down feather.
little down feather sticking out of his
ear.
Somebody got him in the side for good and got stuck. Who knows, dude?
He's got a pillow with tally marks tattooed on his
Right?
neck.
Hey, pillow tats, dude.
Pillow tats.
That's a good sticker.
He's got
design.
little pillows under
It
one
is.
eye.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Man, I've killed in the ring.
Oh my god. Again, I'm gonna head out.
Sure. You're heading over to Hidoro's Quill.
Hidoro's Quill.
Yes, you guys walk a little bit further down and you see a shop on the right, and you can see that this is the sign has a scrolled piece of paper that kind of like folds in on itself with a feather quill and an ink bottle scribed on it, along with a single large tusk sitting along with this paper. And you walk inside and you can see that it's fairly dark. The curtains are not 100% drawn, but it's very
Dimly lit.
very dimly lit. Yes.
Very good.
You can see that there's a lot of candles and lanterns hanging on the walls. There's a lot of different scrolls of paper along the shelves, along with some different ink vials and quills. You can see that there's a large central pole, like a wooden pole, that kind of spirals through the center of the room up towards this like large raised ceiling. And you can see behind the bar at the back is a large orcish man with large tusks, dressed in like shimmery silver robes with blue lining, the two colors that I described the last time. And you can see that along his tusks he has carved in, similar to like carved ivory, you can see that there are different like runic symbols carved along the length of his tusks.
Interesting. Very good. Yeah. Enter.
Afternoon, friends.
Hello, sir. Are you by chance Hidoro?
Eudoro, Scribe Tusk, yes, that's me.
It's good to meet you, sir. Were you, by chance, bothered recently by bandits or something of the like?
Unfortunately, my assistant was.
Yes. Out on the road?
Yes.
Was he returning from Lake Mount or a different place?
I was returning from Green Ridge.
Through Lake Mount, though?
Yes.
Very good. The bandits on the road have thus been taken care of, and I have a receipt to return to you the funds that were once lost.
Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Of course. Do you recall the amount?
There's 50 gold.
Very good. Yeah, I'll give him the last 50 gold that's in the chest.
Thank you.
Very good, sir. My name is Marcus, and should you have any further problems in the city of Southport, you may inform Sheila, and she will send for me.
Thank you very much. First time in Southport.
For me, yes, I'm unsure of my companions. I know Dandelion has never been here.
First time.
It's a lovely place to live.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I
Good to
like
hear.
it here. Fresh ocean air.
Have you been here long, sir?
Been here 20 years.
Very good. Owning and operating this store for most of that time?
Indeed, yes. Left my home and came here looking for a change of pace.
Oh, where were you before Southport?
In the High Orc Kingdom of Ordendole.
Wardendole?
Ordendole.
Ordendole.
Yes. ORDIN space DOL.
Change of pace?
Yes, something different. My
More
parents
rambunctious nightlife.
My parents owned a different shop and I didn't want to work there.
Understood.
Had to run away or
Had to run away.
pulled in.
They were
Bit
in
of an artist,
jewelry. I didn't like it.
No, I just wanted to get away from the under the shadow of the mountains. Ordendole is at the base of a mountain. There's not a lot of water, and at one point my parents took me on a vacation. We went fishing, and quite enjoyed that. I wanted to be somewhere not near the sea.
Oh,
And,
where, what mountains, sir? Very good. Just need to know if it's one of a couple sets of mountains.
It's not.
Good.
It's like across the.
Sea,
Yeah.
land, mist, lands,
The
Yeah,
sea
it's across
land.
the Mistlands.
sea lions.
cross the sea lines.
I see you, lion. I'm crossing you. I'm gonna heckle him down.
The hecklers. Hopefully I have this labeled.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The comfort of the robe is absolutely backfiring. I am very tired.
My
Yeah.
eyes not cold.
Probably doesn't help that you're drinking warm coffee too.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
if only it was hot chocolate, dude. I'd be out. Wake me up when it's pillow time, Doc. I'm just gonna...
Cold and itchy.
Cold and itchy?
Yes.
What?
What? Got my haircut today.
Oh. Did you not wash your hair after you got your hair cut?
No.
Is it that the loose hair is on the back of your neck? Oh, no. That's...
It's like in my shirt and I can feel it.
Oh,
It's driving
good
me nuts.
God.
That won't do.
Yeah, no. What are you doing? Get out of here. This is ridiculous.
I keep feeling like there's stuff in my shirt, but I know it's just like loose hairs that are just stuck in the fabric.
Oh, did you tell Chat your plans for your hair?
Nope.
Is it gonna be a surprise?
Yep.
Yeah. How about you, Donnie boy?
I said it on my stream, but I haven't said it on this one. It's a secret.
Very good.
Big secrets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening.
We live near the Forbidden Rise.
Oh my.
Oh,
Pardon?
Is that a sex thing?
that's definitely a sex.
No,
thing.
Definitely.
It's definitely a sex thing.
Let's change that to Forbidden Heights.
No. I wrote rise.
Yeah, dude,
I
it's
will
in
not.
pen.
All right, Forbidden Rise it is.
Listen, you don't
Is it right by the morning woods?
It is now.
Thank you.
Forbidden Rise near Morning Woods.
I was picturing this as a different place on the map, so I didn't actually have a mountain range written there.
Is
yet,
it Morning
so
Woods or Morning Woods?
Ooh, morning woods.
not?
Like Sadness Woods.
It's it's like
Yeah.
Sadness
I like that.
Woods. I'll go with that.
Or is it like where never mind.
Yeah.
I mean, since it's spelled that way, it's not the morning woods. It's the morning wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, correct. Yeah, the
Mm.
morning wood.
Had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many people have died there.
It's very sad. Yeah,
You can just see the tips of the
if
mountains.
you got a big hill to die on, you know.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Where were we in the middle of this conversation? Forbidden Rise, that's the mountains we're near? Okay. Well, that's near.
Yep. Where
And
this
I,
dude came from.
I find the human race fairly fascinating, and I wanted to come somewhere that there was a lot of humans, and not my kind, or
What makes them
Dwarves.
fascinating to you, sir?
just their knowledge and their the way that they research things, the way that they live. It's very different
Our
than
customs
my
and things
Yes.
that we do for fun.
people. Yes, and some barbaric tendencies.
Barbaric tendencies,
Yes, my people don't partake in anymore.
such as?
Just frivolous wars.
Certain nightlife activities.
No, I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm gonna insight check it.
I would like to roll insight.
Such barbaric.
13?
Where is it?
22, because it was almost a 1.
you can tell that this is definitely something that he has said several times to people that have inquired, but it came out a little too quickly.
Mhm.
You could tell that there's something deeper
A little
there.
rehearsed.
Little rehearsed.
I'm going to
yeah.
approach him very slowly
Uh-huh.
and use prestidigitation and make a little image of a pillow in my hand. And then quickly cover it and wink.
So you've heard.
Yes, sir, and it is something we are very excited to join in. Maybe the barbaric side of my human nature might come out.
Understandable.
I would love to see an individual of your stature and quality in the ring.
Do you have a ring name? I need to know.
You collect handshakes and names.
Yes.
Yes,
it the Forbidden Rise?
It is now.
No, they call me the ambassador.
I like that more.
Why do they call you the ambassador?
I'm a strange man from a foreign land.
Very good.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
I like it.
Understood.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing you this evening, Ambassador. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You as well. See you there.
We'll head out.
I totally missed what you said was in the shop, by the way. No
Nothing.
idea.
Papers,
It's a front.
quills, inks,
It's your sort of shop.
wizard things.
Wizard thing's great.
His
Yes.
name?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna ask him. Do you by chance have any scrolls?
Of course.
I don't think I asked
What
him his
kinds?
name.
We have basic ones. We have finer ones for
Oh, yes,
spell
sorry.
copying. What are you looking for?
H-E-U-D.
One's for spell copying.
Sure.
I know. Okay, I think he was pronouncing more like Heydoro.
Hudoro.
Hudora?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so we got an ambassador, we got a heckler. Oh man, we got a pillow king.
Mm-hmm. So for depending on the spell level that you're looking for, the paper and ink required comes as a set. It's 50 gold per spell level.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how much it costs.
Great.
Genuinely in the game.
Uh-huh.
Wizards are expensive. Money.
Great. I'm gonna become a bad person to get money off. I hope you're happy.
Just gotta win this pillow fight.
Yeah, dude. Who knows how much money is in the pot
You're
here?
gonna be flush with cash.
Yeah.
Being a wizard.
Our odds are good.
The
There's a
pillow
lot of
pot.
us.
Yeah, there are 6 of us. We could agree to split the winnings. Whichever of us wins.
It's probably just like a pillow crown.
No. We could split the crown.
It's not after we put all our money in the pot.
Yeah, true. Oh my
We could just do good things and
I love that that's what he's
Yeah.
I'm gonna become a bad man
not
now.
commit crimes.
Could just do things that are
Or
good.
just like work for a living.
Nope.
No.
Fuck that, dude.
Where's that stronghold
Could
at?
do
I can
that.
sign me up.
Where are the pillow
They probably don't
riots?
have many wizards there.
Yeah, dude.
They'll pay me
Gold.
good. Alright, well, I'd like to peruse at least.
sure.
I'm the rogue
I
now.
can offer you a small scrap as a sample.
I'm just gonna stare at it.
That's
What an ambassador.
Like a small strip of paper so you can see the quality.
Test out the paper quality.
Yes.
Yeah, you poor bitch.
Just
I don't-
write really small and use it as your spell book.
I don't
First
need.
one's free.
I don't need paper.
Oh,
I have paper and ink.
You could draw a tiny
well, you said you
mushroom on
needed
it.
spell paper.
No, I need a physical scroll.
Well, yes, but that is made of paper. It needs to be specific.
Never mind.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk away flustered.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm leaving.
Okay. I thought that's what you were asking for.
No, I just
Okay.
walk out. Just like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm outside. I got my dog.
Was the last of the gold?
Yes, I guess I should return this chest back to Sheila and pick up Murdoch now that our duties are done. And, well, we have about what time of day would you say it is in terms of how long we would assume until evening time?
It's like mid-afternoon, so you
Okay.
probably have a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I do not know if there's anything anyone else would like to do before our adventure this evening for the competition. Probably,
Training montage.
yes. Are there stairs that we can climb and a statue I can punch?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no, Dandelion's gonna do it. Just jabbing my knee. It's very good form, actually.
Perfect. You're gonna
Where the
slay
fuck
him.
are you from? Ow. Yes, I do not know, though, if anyone has any stores that they would like to go to. We as well have the flower in, if you wouldn't mind inspecting it for Twig.
Sure. Take it.
It occurs to me now that we forgot to ask if this is a BYOP event.
We did. Damn. Well, I suppose we could bring it, and at worst they tell us to just do it outside.
Fair enough.
Bring what?
Your own bees. You have the
I don't-
ability to make silent bees, do you not?
I use silent image and make a bunch of bees.
See, she's very well prepared for this evening.
We need pillows, though.
Can you do that with... Oh, my.
I'll make a pillow. It's got a bee embroidered on it.
See?
That's not going to be effective.
I'll hit Shay with it.
Let's see.
So I
She'll
think
get destroyed out there.
yes, that's true. I think we'll have to...
She'll have to use her intimidation.
Probably.
I'm very frightening.
Yes, bare
Let's
your
see it.
fangs. Bare your fangs.
You can't. My mouth is open. I'm wearing a
Mhm.
mask, but
Yes.
See? Good start.
That's a start, yes.
very scary.
I do think, though, Shay is right. We should find some satisfactory pillows.
Did he say we couldn't bring rock pillows?
Yes,
I
he
think that
did.
was in the
yes.
rules. I wasn't there. Never mind.
Yes.
As you guys are standing here, you see Shimmer swoop back down and land on
Oh.
Dandelion's head.
Good God.
Did you find anything?
Pillows, perhaps.
I don't think he was looking for pillows.
And he just
What
huffs
was he
and,
doing?
like, you get the sense from him that, yes, he did find something.
Mirror? He says he found a mirror.
That's good. Where?
Where?
And he starts swooping slowly through the streets.
Probably that way.
All right.
I'm gonna run after him.
Sure.
Yeah. We're going to follow...
I'm gone.
All right. Yeah, look down at my dog. Are you tracking her or just loving her?
She's eating her foot.
Yes. Good. Well done. Just gonna pet her. Pick up. All right. Just still doing it in my head.
Yeah. So you guys make your way further down the street, and Shimmer stops in front of a store that is labeled the Lucky Caravan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're ahead of us. You're running inside.
What does Shimmer do? Just stop?
Yeah.
Is there like a window?
Mm-hmm.
Are there any mirrors in the window?
Yeah, you can see that this appears to be a general store, and there are definitively there's like a bin full of lined like of like the same style of mirror, like mass-produced mirrors.
Just looking in the window.
You didn't go inside, Dandelion.
I don't think that's it.
Are you certain?
I'll just point to the mirrors.
Well, there are a lot of them.
They all look
Didn't
the
we
same.
need
though.
more than one anyways?
We do. We need a mirror for
Lamb chop,
Lamb Chop,
Student lamb chop.
sad bird,
Sad Bird. Yes.
Rin.
Rin. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll open the door for everybody.
Walk in sadly.
Maybe they'll have pillows.
They might. Very good. You going in?
Unless, of course,
Very good.
Dudley has a monopoly.
He might.
Yeah, you guys
Head
walk
inside.
inside, and you can see that there is an elvish man behind the counter. Afternoon, all. How can I help you?
Oh, good afternoon, sir. Do you by chance have pillows in your shop for sale?
Sorry, no. Have to speak to Dudley's.
So it is a monopoly.
Interesting.
Wouldn't want to step on his toes business-wise.
Understood.
Just like every other shop here.
Mm-hmm. Yes. These mirrors,
Yes,
how much are...
silver apiece.
Are these the only mirrors you have?
Yes, I'm sorry, we just have basic hand mirrors.
How big are they?
They're like this big. They're pretty small.
Like a little.
Are they attached to something, or are
Yeah,
they
there's
just
like a very small, crude, like metal handle with a piece
gold or
of-
silver?
Yeah. Ooh, there's some brass in there too.
Ooh, I'll take a brass
They
mirror.
probably wouldn't use gold or silver on these
Mm-hmm.
cheap mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't know that they're actually gold. or
gold
silver.
colored.
Gold colored.
Yeah, gold
silver
plated.
colored.
Mm-hmm. 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 Student Lamb Chop, Mr. Sadbird, young master. All right. I'll take out 2 silver, 2 mirrors, please.
Sure.
I will purchase the ones for Sadbird and Lamb Chop.
I'll look at Shimmer.
What are those words?
Sorry.
Clown names you wouldn't understand.
Ah.
I'll take a mirror also.
Sure. Okay. I only see the one clown. 2 clowns,
There's a
rather.
whole troop of clowns. Where there's one, there's a herd.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something I should
It's a
be worried
clown
about?
saying. You've never heard this?
No, I'll have
Tell
to.
him.
He pulls out like a notepad.
Open my mouth.
Where there's one clown.
They say that all the time in Lake Mount.
Right. Do you think that would sell well on a shirt?
Probably.
Right. Have to.
Put them in a filtering out of a caravan.
That would be good.
A small one.
Yes, a small caravan. Just like one cart, but
Normal-sized
many
clown.
clowns.
Mhm.
Yes, full-size clowns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Small cart. Where there's one, there's a herd.
Sounds good. Thanks for the idea.
And then on the back you can put, the Inquisition is in town.
I'll buy a mirror for me as well, so
Sure.
I'll take a total of 3.
There you go.
Those will sell really well after tonight.
Thank you,
You
sir.
didn't hear it here.
Okay.
I'll also buy a mirror.
Sure.
Look at Shimmer. Do you want one? I'll buy one too.
Nixon?
You said it was 1 silver.
Sacamagno.
Well, thank you very much for your help, sir.
You're welcome.
Didn't catch your name.
It's Tailred.
Tailred.
Taylred.
Very good. Well, then we'll see you this evening. I'm going to start to walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're coming back.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
Everybody's just staring at him.
Actually standing here silently staring at him.
Okay.
Have a good one.
You as well. Thank you for the purchase.
Sleep well tonight.
I will. I hope. I do most nights.
Good. I'm just gonna walk out while looking through the mirror.
Don't really have
at
night.
him.
I don't really have nightmares if that's what you're. Okay.
Just gonna stare at him through the mirror as I'm leaving the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Before I head out, does he by chance have incense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good. Does he have scented incense?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Going to buy a couple of blocks of incense.
Sure. Is it a secret scent?
I mean, yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Bricks of incense.
Going in the pillow, buddy.
He said we couldn't put rocks in the pillow.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness.
Call it the hammer for nothing. You just put the hammer in the pillow. Put the pillowcase over the hammer.
The pillow gets over the top. There's just handle sticking out. Bam!
You'll be fine.
Slip my shield in it. You can hold that like a pillow.
You just line the sickles with fabric.
Actually, this is great.
I think he's loaded that pillow. Somebody get the ref to check it.
All right,
It's like
very
when they
good.
slip Bryce knuckles on, slide a shield in my pillow.
Slay.
Out of here.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Of course.
Yeah, I definitely want Lavender.
Sure.
Gotta put him to sleep.
Excuse me?
You're gonna put it in your pillow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
99.
I've heard you've had sleeping problems. Not anymore.
Call me the Sandman.
You'll never
I'll bring you a dream.
Sandman.
I've got a sensor. You can stuff the incense in it. And
Don't cry for me.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody else has anywhere they want to go. If not, dinner time and then fight night. Anybody have anywhere they want to go?
No.
No.
Very good. No. All right. Yeah, I mean, I would go back to Sheila and try to pick up Murdoch.
Sure. Yeah, you guys walk back through the city uphill this time as you kind of ascend this slow rolling hill that you would walk down into the city towards the water, and you make your way back to the lawkeeper's office. You make your way back inside and you see...
While we're passing, I don't believe we've seen a tavern or any kind of place for food. I would want to keep an eye out if we pass something as we're traversing back.
Yep. So you'll pass an inn and a tavern on the way. You'll pass the Topaz Flask, which is an inn,
Okay.
and you will pass the Hunter's Mead Hall, which is a tavern.
Gotcha.
Cool. Yeah, so you make your way back towards the lawkeeper's office. You walk inside and find... what was his name? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. The person that she had watching the front desk is there.
Oh, the guy you yelled at, right?
Yep, I don't remember his name. I might have just made it Ronald. We'll just say that it's Ronald.
Might have been Rupert.
It was
It was Rupert, that's right. Because I was making a joke. It is Rupert, yes, that's right. That was right. Yeah, you see Rupert sitting there. You walk inside. Evening, folks. Welcome back.
Thank you very much for your assistance with Mr. Murdoch.
Of course, here to see Sheila.
Yes, thank you.
Go on back.
Yeah.
She's in her office.
Step back.
You walk back into her office, and you can see that Murdoch is sitting there with another lawkeeper guard, and Sheila's behind her desk, and she looks up as you guys walk in. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to put the chest on her desk.
Sure.
Everything has been returned.
Lovely. Eventful day then.
So far, yes. Looking forward to a very exciting evening, I hope.
Suppose so. What have you got planned?
A lovely dinner and some good time with friends, yes?
Yes.
Indeed.
And I'll raise my hand and an image of a pillow will appear. Using prestidigitation. I'll close my
Very
eyes.
good.
If
Sounds like fun.
If you do not mind, if you are still satisfied with Murdoch being in my care,
Of course.
yes, I would like for him to come with us.
Absolutely. Yeah, I would release him to your care.
Thank you.
Of course.
I told some of the individual shopkeepers in the town if they needed any other assistance to contact you to find me. I know that you have said that you are quite busy with many things going on, and figure that additional assistance from my friends and I would be welcomed.
Appreciate that. I also would have specified that she would have given you the badges the last time.
The
'cause
civil
we didn't
things or
explicitly.
whatever.
She said she was going to, and we didn't explicitly say that she did.
Cool.
You guys do have those.
Okay.
What would you
Yeah.
call that?
That you had Southport Watch badges.
Citizens arrest. Citizens
Mhm.
arrest.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you called them citizen badges last week.
Yeah.
I might have.
Southport watch badges. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm playing both sides.
It's the greatest way to commit crime. But thank you very much for your assistance, Sheila.
Of course. Greatly appreciate the assistance. I'm sure I'll be seeking you out when
Yes.
the time comes.
Yes. And if not before we make way for the Crimson Dawn, we will see you when we return.
Very good. Enjoy your evening. She smirks.
Thank you. I will keep the law.
Very good.
Head out.
Good luck.
Thank you.
She just winks at Ren.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You too.
Not anymore.
That's what they all say.
The
lot of-
pillows are calling.
Hide
A
that
lot of
mohawk.
retired ones, huh?
Yeah, there are a lot of retired ones. Dude, 20 years is a long time for a pillow game to be running.
Mm-hmm.
Former
Yeah.
champion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, head outside.
Yep.
With Murdoch in tow.
Sure. So you guys head outside, and Murdoch looks to all of you.
Hope you had a successful day.
Yes, remember, quiet while we're out on the streets, sir.
Right.
Thank you.
Is he dressed like a clown at the moment?
Yep.
He better be.
And he does his best to just look sad.
Mm. Well
He kind
done,
of
sir.
walks awkwardly through the streets.
Mm-hmm. While we were en route back, there were 2 places possibly for dinner. The Topaz Flask or the Hunter's Meat Hall. Do not know if either of you, any of you have a preference. One is an inn, and we do obviously need somewhere to stay for the evening. But I as well would entertain the thought of the tavern.
I'm indifferent.
Going to be out late. Perhaps we should line up somewhere to stay
Probably.
before.
Yes. Who knows how long the competition might
And
last.
if we'll need to bring anybody back unconscious.
Yes, could be several episodes.
It's true. He did say he was round robin, didn't he?
Yep.
Round robin tournament, I told them to prepare at least 20 NPCs.
Right?
There's not 20.
Mm-hmm.
And it is,
You failed me for the last time, Don.
He did
This
say it
is
was
my
free for
stream
all.
now.
Oh yeah, it's free for
It's
all,
free
right?
for all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Head back to the inn then.
Mm-hmm.
Several episodes.
Mm-hmm.
This is like DBZ.
Right. Powering up for 3. Law.
Yeah, we'll see you after Christmas.
What if I blade sing twice? This is when I blade sing normally.
Yeah, right?
Oh my god!
Blade Song 2.
Is AC!
Silver 9000! Good lord!
Oh my god. Alright, yeah, to the Topaz Flask.
Yeah, so you guys walk back down the couple streets and kind of dip through the alleys as you go to avoid the large crowds of people that are moving about in the later parts of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And you come across a building. It's a large timber and brick building. You can see on the side of it is a small yard and garden that appears to have some plants growing in it. And you can see the sign on the front has written the Topaz Flask, and you can see that there is the shape of a flask that has inlaid purple stone, small purple stones along the the scribing of the flask itself along the sign.
Mm-hmm.
You can see that there are some lanterns outside, and you walk inside. It appears to be a kind of reasonably medium-sized building. It's kind of it's rectangular in shape, descends down. There's a bunch of tables and things set up. And you see a dwarvish man with a large red beard behind the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks over at all of you. Afternoon, early evening, folks. Hope you're doing well today.
Very good. Topazes are usually yellow, right? I'm not great with birthstones and stuff.
Nope, you're right. It's yellow, not purple.
Amethyst is.
Yep,
purple.
that's right. Yellow stones.
For some
Sounds
reason, I
like-
pictured a sapphire.
I was
You said-
picturing something
You
else.
said purple. I was like, I don't think that's.
That's why I was like,
yellow.
I'm not having a stroke right now. Like he said the Topaz Flask and then put
Yeah.
purple stones in
No,
the flask.
yellow stones.
Woo! I was gonna have to interrogate this
No,
man.
that's my fault.
Maybe he's a colorblind dwarf.
Maybe he doesn't know.
I would accept that.
Like,
No,
you
I didn't.
dick.
I didn't write the description for the sign.
It's okay.
For what topaz was. I had a picture in my head and it was wrong.
The easy solution here is you could have just said there are topazes in the flask.
Yeah.
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 And then you don't need to know.
No, it's fine.
They're
Have
not
fun.
real, it's not real topaz.
Yeah.
All right, you said dwarf man?
Yes.
Red beard?
Yep, big red beard.
Very good.
Where do you get a flask like that?
Uh,
If you say the muggery.
no,
The flaskery.
The flasker.
Is there one around here?
I mean, the muggery makes flasks, but not ones that are really lined with stone. You'd have to check Greymore for that. There's some more refined craftsmen.
Good to know.
Or Green Ridge, that's where a lot of gems come from, so they do a lot of crafting there with the gems.
Thanks for the info.
Of course. Anyway, how can I help you all tonight?
Oh, well, we would like to have dinner and some rooms for the evening.
Sure, of course.
These rooms come with pillows.
Yes.
Do you have a policy on your pillows?
Pillow policy.
No, perfect. Don't worry about it.
Who supplies you with your pillows?
Dudley.
Good.
Very good. Very good. Your dinner menu, sir.
Yes.
What pillows are on it?
Just gonna walk out like this.
We'll be back. He said there's no policy.
Yeah, dude.
But there is a pillow
He
seat.
didn't say I couldn't
We've got
take the pillows.
tiger
That's
fish
all
and
I'm
chocolate ants.
I hate
I'm
you.
kidding.
I hate you so much.
What kind of foods are you looking for? I can list the whole menu if you'd like, but if you're looking for something
I would
specific,
like you to list the entire menu.
sure.
No peppers.
Something with a hearty, perhaps a stew of some kind.
Let's see here.
I do not want peppers.
No.
I love this song.
We've got seafood stew with a glass of cider.
In the stew?
No, paired with it. Comes with
Thank
a
God.
large hunk of
Stew in
homemade
the
bread.
glass.
Yeah. It's like a shot that you put in the stew.
Oh man.
It's a trash can.
I'll take that.
Oh my god.
No, you don't put it in the stew.
I do.
But what if?
No, that would be so terrible.
Are you sure though?
Yes.
I gotta go.
It's seafood stew too.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah,
never
bad.
mind.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Keep going.
We've got seafood stew with homemade bread and a side of cider.
Very good.
If
That
you're
sounds delicious, sir. Thank you.
Sure.
I'm gonna need to hear more of the menu.
Sure. We've got steamed pheasant with biscuits. We've got boiled eggs and bread. We've got braised veal. We've got some oxtail with garlic biscuits. We've got fish. Catch of the day. Water by the sea. So if you're looking for something specific, we have sandwiches.
What is the catch of the day?
Swordfish.
I'd like a biscuit.
Just a biscuit.
Dandelion, you're going to need to eat more.
We've got like a squash vegetable soup with a biscuit if you want that.
Yes, no peppers.
No peppers.
How do you prepare the fish?
We can do it baked. We can char grill it, which is the way that I recommend it.
Do we get to
Those
keep
the
the
only
sword?
options?
I mean, we could boil it if you want. Is there a particular
Why
method
would I
you're
want
looking
that?
for? I don't know. You just seemed interested in other methods of cooking. Pan fried. We have breaded fish.
No,
What do you want it raw?
definitely not.
And
No.
wriggling. What method are you looking for?
Something else.
Okay,
Thank you for the stew.
sure.
I'll have seafood stew as well.
All right.
Mr. Pigeon?
Is there like a written menu?
No.
It's fine. Sure. I'll just gesture it.
I think I'll take the pheasant.
The
Does
what?
it, the pheasant?
Sure.
Does it still have its head on it?
I suppose. Sure.
Yeah. Great.
Do you want the?
No biscuits.
Okay.
Just that.
Do you want the
She'll make her own biscuits.
do you want the feathers on it? Or?
No feathers.
Sure. Okay. To drink, and what would you like to eat, sir?
The stew is fine.
Sure. Drinks. The cider comes with the stew.
Yes.
Other drinks.
Cider is good.
The whole menu.
Tea.
And then
Sorry. Tea.
Yeah.
Sure. For the two of you,
I'll just have a water.
and for your friend there.
I don't know.
The cider, Mr. Pigeon.
Yep.
Cider would be satisfactory for him.
Sure.
And me as well.
You're good with the cider then?
of course.
For you?
I'll have that too.
Sure. It'll just be a few minutes, and I'll have some rooms prepared for you as well. How many rooms?
How many beds are in each room?
2 beds per room.
How many pillows are in each room?
2 pillows per room.
1 pillow per bed.
Yes.
It's not very many.
It's all right.
We can or we can put extra pillows in the rooms.
Can you?
Yes.
Yes. And add an
Cost
extra.
more.
It's a small upcharge. Yes.
How much?
Just 2 copper per night
Yes.
That sounds
for
fine,
an
sir.
extra pillow.
Yes, well, 1 room. Shay and Rin.
I'll have my own room, thank you.
All right.
See how it is. It's fine. I have my own room.
My room. How much is the room?
It's 2 silver per night.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll give him 2 silver, 4 copper for her. Now.
Sure.
No pillows.
Thank you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
What about these other 2 clowns? They staying with you?
Oh, yes, forgive me. Room for them as well.
Sure.
Thank you. I'll give him 2 more silver.
Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms.
Yes.
I'll give him 2 silver.
Right.
I'll pay for.
Sure. Here's all of your keys, and your food will be out shortly. I'll go prepare that.
Very good. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll take the key for us and for the clowns.
Yeah, he walks back into the kitchen.
Alright, how much am I out for food and room?
Food is 5 silver, and room is 2 silver. Extra
Okay.
pillows, 2 copper.
How many extra pillows for 2 copper?
It would be 1 pillow per bed, so 2 extra pillows for 2 copper
Perfect.
per night.
4 pillows in this room.
Sure.
Dope.
A few
I
minutes
guess
go by.
I would as well pay for Dandelion's dinner, so I'll remove that.
Sure.
I could have done that.
That's fine.
About 15, 20 minutes go by, and your food comes out.
That is very funny to see you.
What?
She has the dictionary open for sinuous.
Oh, yeah.
I looked over and I was like, that's not.
I looked it up on my phone.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You use a lot of words, John.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Anyway, here's all of your food and your drinks.
Thank you. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, sit
Thank
down
you.
and enjoy this delicious seafood stew. Mm.
So, what brings you to Southport?
Assisting with the circus that is here to perform in the fairgrounds.
Okay.
You didn't tell us his name, right? We didn't ask, correct?
No, you didn't
Okay.
ask.
I'm sorry, sir. What was your name? My name is Marcus.
Name's Thaldek Oakstone.
Thaldick.
Thaldeck.
Thaldick?
No, it's Thaldick now.
You said dick.
Thal.
Sorry.
T-H.
Sorry, Freudian slip.
He 100% said Thaldick,
It's
right?
with an accent.
Totally
So,
did.
it's Thaldek.
D-I-K.
It's a Freudian slip.
What was his last name?
Thaldick.
Oakstone.
Oakstone?
Yep.
That's just, yep.
It's probably from the Morning Wood, dude.
Yep, definitely from the...
Now that's a forbidden rice.
Yes, we are here to assist with the lovely performances of some of our friends. Hence why we have the some performers here with us this evening.
Understandable.
Yeah, it will be a good stay in Southport. It has been so far for our first day. We've met many very endearing and enlightening individuals.
There's a lot of good people here.
Some very interesting customs, especially nightlife activities.
For sure, there's a lot that goes on at night in the city.
Do you have a favorite thing for yourself, sir, on evenings that you do not work?
I usually go watch the stars. With there not being too many trees around here, you're able to see them fairly frequently. I head up to my...
Watch them?
Yeah, I head up to the room on the top floor and look at the stars.
Are they moving?
Make sure they don't leave.
That's the way I took watch.
I just gotta make sure they don't go anywhere.
Like, look at that. Fine,
I
but like,
gaze at
watch
the stars.
Don't you move.
just like a madman sitting on this rooftop.
Perfect, right where I left them.
Oh my god.
No. They're slightly shifted from last night. We've moved again. The passage of time eludes me once more.
Oh my god. Stargazing and anything else that you find fun?
Not particularly.
Are there good things for entertainment here in Southport? Again, this is our first night, and we will have a source of entertainment for some people, but
Sure.
surely there must be other things on nights when there is not a circus in town.
Yes, there's usually a lot of minor festivals. People set up food stalls and things in the central square. There's generally music and dancing on certain nights. Nothing super organized, just whenever
Do you
kind of
enjoy?
merchants are traveling through.
Do you enjoy those evenings, sir? The drinking and dancings?
I do. They're very nice.
Are you a good dancer?
I'm all right. Not a professional by any means, but I hold my own.
Very good. Dandelion, have you ever danced before?
Of course.
You have?
Yes.
Do you have a dance from your homeland? Like a formal dance, or...
Would I have a formal dance?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know that you would have necessarily been taught it, but I think you probably would have seen as you like spied on things and probably tried to replicate it to some degree. I don't think you would have explicitly been taught how, but yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Would you like to show us? I've never seen you dance, Dandelion. Oh, maybe it's something that we could save for an evening when there is a show. More appropriate. There isn't even music in
There
this
haven't
tavern.
been any parties.
You're right, we haven't had a party. Yes. Do you know when the next...
Usually I play the music, so.
Oh, you do have your doot-doot-doots. Yes. Doot-doots.
Doots.
Yes, that's what those are called.
Uh-huh. There it is. You can't even see her.
Very good. Do you know, is there to be another one of these such events sometime soon?
There's usually one every few nights. They're not really scheduled.
Very good.
Just whenever the...
Oh, like an
for-
impromptu thing if people are feeling frisky or something?
Well, just if there's traveling merchants that are coming through with foods and things, there are stalls set up. Just sort of when the town comes together and decides to prepare one of these, it's not necessarily a scheduled thing.
Fantastic. Good to know. Something that we could possibly attempt to put together. It's a very fun thing here in Southport.
Are there any activities you're not supposed to talk about?
I mean, like thievery or...
No, like appropriate activities, just...
Also thievery.
I mean, you shouldn't talk about thievery. Not sure.
He's good.
Very
He's
good.
very good.
Too good.
Sorry.
And I'll create the image in my hand. I'll just close my
We
hand.
have pillows. You did ask about them.
Very good.
People use them to sleep.
Mm-hmm. They're very
they do.
comfortable.
Of course they do.
For sleeping.
Nothing else.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're
I'm
welcome.
confused.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you again
Sure.
for
course.
everything.
Enjoy your food. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Yes, we'll call for you.
Of course.
And he walks off and continues to
Mm-hmm.
straighten up some things and help other customers.
Very good. I'll finish the rest of my meal and then check the old sun.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus, do you dance?
I do not know.
Why not?
Some of my people did.
anyone else dance? You must, right?
The dance of a young master.
Oh, he definitely dances.
Not really, no.
Were there dances in the Kingdom of Valinor?
Yes. I don't particularly like dancing. A bit too formal for me.
That seems impossible.
What do you
I
mean?
agree with Dandelion.
Possible.
Dancing is fun.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Dancing is fun. What's not to like?
All of it.
Seems to be a bit more rigid in Valinor, perhaps, and probably not something that he enjoys. Perhaps if we find one of those jazz people, maybe he would dance to jazz.
I don't know
That's-
about the jazz.
that's-
The music of his people.
That's more informal in the kingdom.
I'll
I was-
play some pan flute.
Jazz flute.
This is not jazz flute.
I just
This is some high quality fey flute.
Mm-hmm.
okay, so it's not jazz. Okay, no.
I would have had to dance if it was jazz. I would have been able to resist. Oh yeah, what time is it looking?
It's definitely getting towards the evening time as
Very
you finish
good.
up your
It's
food
about
and
that
chat
time.
with your
I'm
friends.
gonna go retrieve a pillow from this room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drop off all my belongings.
Yep, I'm gonna go up to my room.
Sure. I will remind you that you had said you were going to cast.
Detect magic. Yeah,
Detect
we don't want to
magic.
do it in the center
Sure.
of the
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
I was
Yep.
going to do it
Okay. Yep.
in
sure.
my room.
Just wanted to make sure that wasn't forgotten.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and drop all my stuff off.
Sure. Yeah, you walk inside. You can see that these are like single beds, obviously, on opposite sides of the room. One kind of going this way, the other going this way, with like little side tables next to them and a desk with a small like chair in the center, and a large window at the back with
Very good.
curtains.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave literally all of my stuff here.
Mhm. Yep.
Including the other half of my armor. I'm just gonna wear my pants.
Sure.
He's not gonna wear any pants.
My common farm boy pants.
Sure.
That's it.
You got it.
Very good.
What's everybody else doing?
And ditch most of my stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna steal 2 of these pillows.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bring that chalk disc.
Oh no.
Shadow, thank you very much for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Gotta bring my drugs with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave most of my stuff here, except for a few things.
Sure.
A book of sorts.
Not leaving that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not leaving
What?
that. I don't know what you're talking
I'm gonna
about.
leave my chain on.
Yep.
I'm not
Turtleneck.
shirtless, of course.
Shirtless. Yep.
I forgot you've been shirtless. this whole time.
Yep, yeah, I
That's
forgot
awesome.
in one of the stores too.
I don't.
I don't remember
Did
why-
somebody write something on a napkin and that was why you took it?
I don't
I don't
think so.
remember.
What the hell do you have a napkin for?
Yeah,
You have a
I don't-
napkin.
I don't know.
You have a napkin?
I also would though keep my silver gauntlet on.
Sure. Absolutely.
That's just
Yes.
around my belt.
Yep.
I'm going to.
In a pillowcase.
I'm gonna leave most things, but I'm
Backhand
bringing.
somebody.
I have a small bag of sand.
Yes.
What? They're
Actually club people to death with this shit, dude. Oh my
I'm-
god.
So I'm going to take out one stink shroom, put that in the sand,
Yes.
and I'm gonna bring a wand of smiles.
Just somebody on the ground underneath your feet. Smile.
And also the pan flute. I'm gonna bring the pan flute
Sure.
as well.
I'm going to ritual cast detect magic on this lovely flower.
Sure. So similar to before, except much stronger this time, you do get the sense of abjuration magic, but you do not get the sense of necromantic magic.
So just abjuration.
Just abjuration, yes. You can see that the flower physically looks the same, but it is distinctively missing the necromantic magic.
Question.
Yes.
Are pillows going to count as improvised weapons?
Nah, you could be proficient with them. Whatever your stat is.
No. I just mean, can I smite my pillow?
Sure. Sure you can.
Hey, I did it in the other campaign.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I get sneak attack with a pillow?
Yeah. For sure.
It's a light finesse weapon for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, pretty much whatever your combat,
Yes.
whatever
Yeah.
your combat stat is. I'm not gonna gimp you for not being like a strength or dex character.
Very
Whatever
good.
your combat stat is, you just can do that. That's fine.
Very good.
This is a fun thing that has a story meaning.
Very good. As an aside, speaking of GIMP, fucking Joe Manganello was doing a talk for Wired about his D&D stuff. He as well played a halfling with a GIMP suit. Did you really? I'm not even remotely kidding, dude. Like, somebody asked him one of his favorite character concepts, and he described that, and I was like, holy shit! Weird twist, dude. Same.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was so good. Made me so happy.
Oh,
Fuck! I gotta go stir the stew.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna take this flour. Actually, I'll leave it in the room. I'll leave the flour in the room, and I'll grab both the pillows off the beds in my room.
Sure. Yep. You
Head
got
out
Can you use
That-
pillow song with those?
for sure.
Mr. Sandman.
Sing me a song.
I guess I should
Dandelion,
bring
don't
the-
forget your pillow.
I should bring the pillow too.
Yes, we should bring pillows.
I'm gonna take the little bag of sand with the stink shroom in it,
Mhm.
and I'm assuming it has like a little drawstring
Yeah.
pouch. I'm going to tie it around Shimmer's neck like a little pendant.
Sure.
It's a very brilliant idea.
You didn't
Alright.
see me put the stink shroom in there.
Did I not?
I didn't do it in front of you.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't remember. You're gonna have your
Huddled
secrets.
over.
I'll roll sleight
No,
of
you
hand
can
if you
have
want
it.
me to.
I would be preoccupied doing my own things anyway. That's totally fine with me. All ready?
Mhm.
Very good. Got my pillow. You've got yours.
Yep.
Let's go get the others. Just gonna walk outside barefoot and dirty brown ripped up farmer boy pants with this nice pillow in my hands. I look like a homeless guy.
Barry?
It's Barry.
Eat there.
Give me another beer, Mr. Ethier. Hey, go knock on our friends' doors.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Gather everybody.
Pillow under each side of the cloak.
Very prepared.
As I walk out, I'll have my pillow slung over my shoulder, but still literally all of my equipment except my backpack on. I'm just kind of look around and shrug as I still have my sickles and
It's good to have one of us
Sling the
prepared in case things go south.
sling the pillow.
They'll
Yes.
never suspect it from him.
Yes, exactly.
Nothing up his sleeves.
I'd suspect him first.
And that's
Why?
exactly why they wouldn't suspect.
They would
He is
think.
the most suspicious.
They would think, is that a clown? That's very suspicious. Certainly, if somebody was up to something, they wouldn't dress as a clown.
Yes.
In addition to the stink shroom, I'm
And
going to
there it
bring
is.
one regular mushroom
Okay.
and also put it
In the sand.
bag. Yeah.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Murdoch is. Would you mind if Simon and I stayed back and?
Oh no, I was going to ask if you could watch over my puppy for the evening.
Sure.
I was going to
Absolutely.
leave the key to my room with you, Murdoch.
Sure. Absolutely.
Thank you,
I'll
friend.
keep an eye on Fluffy for you.
Thank you.
Whenever you return, you can come get the key from my room.
Thank you.
Do you mind if we bring her into...
No, it
Into our
would be
room?
much easier for you that way, of course.
Sure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Of course. Good luck, friends.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out.
Murdoch and Simon are going to walk back upstairs.
I will also appropriately deduct the money for their food from me as well.
Sure.
Just because we didn't.
Yep.
Attend to that.
Twig, what are you leaving? What are you bringing?
I'm only gonna have my daggers on my hips.
Okay.
Everything else can stay.
Sure. And did you say what you were bringing or leaving?
Yeah, I didn't leave. I just left like my generic stuff. I still have my sickles and my shield.
Okay, sure.
In your sleeves of holding.
Mm-hmm.
The sickles are on my hip. The shield is on my back.
Sure.
But I guess like my, normal like extra, side bag or whatever I would have left.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you guys head back over to
Just carrying this pillow.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Got them in the sash.
Just a couple of
on my
pillows.
sides.
Yes, you can flip them out.
I don't have to say I have my arcane focus with me as well. Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the pillow.
So
No, I just wear it on my person.
with your ragtag band of friends, make your way down the streets of Southport back towards the Divine Slumber Sacchery, and make your way through the back alley towards the back door, where you can see that there is a red light with an elvish woman sitting in a large chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I approach her with my pillow in my hands. Hello, madam.
Evening.
Is there a sign-up sheet, or do we just enter?
You just enter.
You must be Roxanne.
I am.
She in a big red dress?
She does.
You don't have to put out the red light.
Well, once we're started, I do have to turn it off.
You don't have to wear that dress to open the door.
You don't have to walk the streets for money.
I've actually paid very handsomely.
If anything, this dude probably saved Roxanne.
He's a great guy.
Is he hiring?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a red dress?
He wants to wear that dress tonight.
Call me young master.
I only wear blue. Sorry.
You got velvet.
It's not my color.
When you say that, you're
There was a thing I forgot to do.
What?
I was gonna make myself a beard.
Oh, right.
Oh,
It's
right.
fine.
when you say you only wear blue, your shirt actually turns green.
I'm not
You
wearing
don't
a
have a
shirt.
shirt. His skin
Yeah.
turns green?
No.
Don't turn my skin green.
You dare!
Is everyone shirtless?
So fucking green.
I mean, no,
he
it's
just
just the
doesn't have a
collar.
shirt.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
I don't
being
own a
prepared.
shirt.
I've never
I
seen
guess
him in
I've
a
never
shirt.
seen you in a
Yeah, I've
shirt.
never worn a shirt.
It's like Drax from Guardians.
Yeah. Like, I mean, we're gonna go inside.
Yeah. You guys walk down this set of stone stairs that are lined with torches. They're double wide, so 10-foot wide staircase straight down below the surface of the ground towards the basement. And you come to a large wooden set of double doors that you swing open and walk into this large open arena with sets of seats all lining along the back side. You can see that there's a large, a space that looks like where a throne would have been, but you can see that it has now been taken off and moved to the bottom of this wooden stand at the back of the room. The floor is lined with checkerboard pattern of some soft padded material
Cookies
as
and
you walk
cream.
in.
Oh,
Yeah,
checkerboard.
yes, checkerboard cookies and cream. That feels fairly padded under your feet. You can see that there is a fair crowd of people kind of in the seats lining the
Fantastic.
walls.
See any of the people that said they wouldn't be here?
None of the people that said they wouldn't be here. You do see Eudoro and Martin have arrived.
Martin Mugavel.
Martin Mugenthal is here.
My boy.
Marty. We gotta go back, Marty.
Marty. You got me.
They call me the Doctor. He's gonna change his name.
Oh my God. We see the area in which there would be a throne. You said though, correct?
Yes.
And Dudley's not currently in it.
Dudley is not in it. You can see that there was definitively, as you walk through, you can kind of see the spot where the foot marks have stabbed into the wood, but the throne has been moved under
Okay.
and has been lightly covered with a cloth, but you can see the bottom of it.
Very good.
Martin sees you guys and walks over. Have your orders that you ordered earlier?
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
I don't have anywhere to hold that right now,
Shimmer can hold it.
Martin.
Did you get a mug?
I got a dog bowl.
Oh, that's a bit bigger.
Yes. No, I'm not putting it in my ass.
Put it on your head.
I think
Use it
I
as a
think that's-
codpiece.
Well,
And you can
Give
see
it to
that a larger human man with cropped sides and longer hair walks over to all of you.
Evening, folks. You participating tonight?
yes, sir.
All right. We've got a storage area for things over on the side.
Very good.
Can't have anything that's sharp or pointy out on the floor.
Understood.
Safety reasons.
Yes.
But you'll be able to have
Does this
obviously
count as
your.
pointy? And I hold up the wand.
No, that's still enough. That's fine. Just don't poke anyone in the eyes with it, please.
I will try not
Yeah,
to.
I am fine actually with putting my holy focus away.
Sure. You guys walk over and you can see that there are little like locker type things that have.
They wouldn't let me have a silver gauntlet, I would assume.
Probably
correct?
not.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, then
Yeah.
I'll put my silver fisticup away.
I'll assume mine's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours are gloves. Yep.
Yep.
Yes, he leads you over to this like area behind this this like fenced off area outside of the central arena with these different like lockers, and
You can walk over and put your things in there, set your own combination.
Sure. Do that.
yeah, you guys put all of your things, all of your weapons and stuff you put into your individual lockers and set whatever your combination you want as.
I'm gonna set a random combination on one of the
Sure.
lockers.
Sure. Yeah, you can see the little light on it flickers from green to red to indicate that it's locked.
It'll be locked forever.
Just the worst person at the gym. Damn it, Dandelion.
I'm just like
Lock it.
sitting there messing with it.
Sure. And yeah, Martin hands you your stuff so you can put it in your lockers with your things.
Put my bowl away.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're all ready.
Yes. There's no gambling or anything with this?
I mean, you can place bets between people, but there's nothing official. The winner is able to get a free monogrammed pillow along with a 10 gold sum.
What are the
Small
rules?
pot. Well, I'll let Dudley give those out for the night. It is a free-for-all tonight, so
Very good.
yeah, everybody will have these 2 ribbons. You gotta knock the people down, take the ribbons.
Interesting. Would you care for a bet on who would survive longer in the ring?
Between me and you?
Yes.
No.
Whatever do you mean?
You're very large and strong.
He's only wearing pants. Look at him.
I'm only wearing skin and clothes. I'm very old. I do this for fun. I'm not a gambling man.
I'd like to roll insight.
Only wearing skin and clothes.
What do you mean he's wearing skin?
Yeah, what the
It's got someone else's skin.
It's his mask.
undead
I'm
monster.
very old.
Oh my god.
Ancient, you might say.
Alright, that's fine. Well,
You can see that like one of the other people walks up to you, hearing you talking about bet.
Looking to bet?
yes. What's he look like?
He's like a fairly chiseled figure, very similar to yourself, but slightly older. Looks to be in like his late 20s. He's got like slicked back, like brownish hair, like wild, like dark brown eyes.
Delicious
kind of
clown eyes.
Delicious clown eyes.
Delightful.
Doesn't sit right with me.
Delightful.
He too.
Delightful brown. Don just has a weird moment again.
I didn't say delightful this time. Okay.
Was it delightful that you said, or was it delicious?
It was delicious clown
I didn't
eyes.
say that this time. That was me.
And then I started listing DE words.
Yeah. You can see that he also has like fairly simple
Clothing,
on. He does not have a shirt. He has 2 like leather bands on his wrists, and you can see that he has a tattoo on his chest of a mask.
Yes, I would love to gamble with you, sir.
Sure. 50 gold?
Sadly, I do not have that amount on my person.
What have you got?
I think it's 18.
No, do you got items? You got things?
I have many things, yes.
Alright.
We could discuss collateral after.
Sure.
And he just pulls out 50 gold in a little sack and sets it down on the table in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take my small, I guess, money sack.
Sure.
17 gold, and place that down.
We'll talk collateral when I win.
Of course. I'm going to have a wonderful evening. My name is Marcus, sir.
Name's, sorry, 1 second.
Loading.
Yeah.
Name is Network Connectivity.
And it's 404.
Name's Jasper.
Good to meet you, Jasper. I'm gonna hold my hand out to shake his hand.
He reaches out and very firmly grips your hand.
I would grip at the leather bracers around his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Do I feel like there is anything discreetly inwoven, like concealed weaponry or anything? Because I would 100% check that, sir.
Yeah, as you grab his wrist, you can feel that there are like what feels to be like little baubles inside of the wrist.
All right. Yes, it'll be a good fight.
Indeed.
I'll find you, Jasper.
See you out there.
Yes.
Before he leaves, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to slide 1 gold over to him.
What?
Oh, she'll beat you too.
Sure.
He pulls out another gold and sets it down.
Well done, Dandelion. Embrace the inner lion. Exactly like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll throw down on this man, dude.
Yeah, and people begin to filter in and head up into the stands, and we'll take a quick intermission real quick while I set up the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and come up with those heckles.
Hold on, we gotta go to break.
Gotta get a break. You gotta
Give
find
me
the
one
hecklers.
moment while I Google heckling 101.
Any hecklers?
We'll be right back, friends. We're gonna set up the map.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. All right. Let me turn the lights on. Watch your eyes for a moment, friends.
Hello.
That's not too bad, actually.
No.
I was looking in the direction.
It's always just, it's bright.
It can
when I
be
turn it on.
alarming at first.
Yeah, it can be alarming at first.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys make your way into the ring. And a few moments go by as you see more and more people filter in and begin taking their positions around this large area. And what you see on the map is pretty much what this looks like. You can tell that these are not like real rocks and things. These are definitively, padded and safe.
Pillow rocks.
Things. Yeah, they're pillow rocks and stuff like
It's
that.
like
They're-
a paintball ring.
It's what?
Like a paintball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's safe. But yeah, there's these fences are able to be hopped over. Things can be climbed on, but they're all padded and definitively very safe. And you see as the music that is being played slowly silences, and the torches around the ring just sputter into life and light up the ring as the rest of the lights turn off, and you hear a large crackling sound as the floor above where this wooden platform is crackles open, and you see Dudley descending down on the velvet throne, just leaned back in his throne, just shifting back and forth, doing different poses as he descends down. Good evening, folks. It's me, Dudley, the Pillow King. In case you forgot.
In case.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I built the throne, friends.
Clap for him.
Good idea.
Very
You're
loudly.
welcome.
Yeah, you can see that there's like these two poles that are now fixed from the ceiling down to the top of this thing, where that they go like through the arms of the chair and line through the back
Are
as
there
this thing
grunt
just sinks down.
halflings that are struggling to pull
You
the
can see that
ropes
there's
for
people. You can see that there are people above that are just like twisting a wheel that just as he just lowers down and he like drops slightly.
Whoa!
This is just the prototype. This will be fully automated next time, but I only had a few hours to put this together. So we've got people lowering me down right now, but don't worry about that. My elves have helped out.
Still gonna clap for him.
Oh, young master, you want your shirt?
Not yet.
All right. Well, when you win or lose, you can come get it over here. Sign my name in it.
What?
Just sets it to the side.
Name tag instead.
My name is Dudley.
The joke here is, of course, that the initials for the Pillow King is TPK.
This is John. This is the big bad of the entire movie.
I'm ready.
You've been bamboozled. So you can see that as these torches slowly like dip down and slowly come back to life as he looks towards you all. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to slumble.
Clap for him once more.
We've got 15 contestants here this evening for the Pillow King Free for All, the grand prize of 10 gold and a custom pillow for whoever wins.
Continue clapping for him. He's doing very good.
All right. So let me announce all the people that are here this evening joining us for this fine festival. Starting us off, the creator of Flasks and Goods, Martin Muggenthal, the heckler. And you can just Martin just kind of waves awkwardly from the corner.
I 100% clap for Martin.
Don't heckle me, bro.
I'm very excited for Martin.
And you see on the other side of the ring, you see Eudoro stand as Dudley looks out to the crowd, and it gets like silence once again as the claps go out. From a land far, far away, Eudoro, the ambassador.
Clapping for Dora.
For sure.
Oh yeah, definitely clap for the ambassador.
Are there people watching this?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not like a crazy amount of people.
But are they
yes.
like
They're
going,
into it.
going wild,
Yeah.
losing their minds?
Yeah. They're,
Highlight of the night.
it's the
Highlight of the
greatest thing
week.
they've ever seen.
Highlight of the month.
Yeah. It's the greatest thing that they've ever seen.
Paid a premium for these tickets.
Yeah.
Pay-per-view.
It's televised.
Yeah.
So he looks out over the ring and looks over towards the man over there that you guys know as Jasper. A man that has requested that we simply introduce his title, the Gambler.
Clap for him. Just look at him.
And he just looks over to you and just kind of like looks up at you.
Oh yeah, I'll slow clap for him.
All right. We've got our reigning champion, the Speedy, the Magnificent, the Crow. And you see that there is a like small gnomish man dressed in all black with like not a gimp suit.
Is it Danny DeVito?
It's not a gimp suit.
It's not a gimp suit. He's got like black like
Gimp suit.
velvet. And
The
he's
black
got
velvet gimp
a
suit.
cape and a mask with like a like one of those like bird mask
Yeah,
type
the
things.
old, plague doctor mask?
Kind of, yeah, but not the full mask. It's just like the
Okay.
upper portion of it.
Kind of want it to be a plague doctor.
Sure, it's a Plague Doctor mask.
Is that that little guy over there?
Yes.
Know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's the
taking
little
home as a
goblin.
trophy.
That man can be.
Mask.
Yeah, a gnome.
Come with me.
Put him in a coffin.
I'm gonna put him in that chest. I got it.
Now is a man that you all know and love, our recurring contestant, the Boulder. And you can see that there is a dwarvish man that just kind of like looks around fairly confused, and he does have a luchador mask on, but it's like only covering the half of his face. The bottom half has been ripped off for his beard to stick out the bottom of it. And he's got these like colorful suspenders on that are the same color as this like red and blue and gold luchador mask, down to very like skin tight fabric pants.
Busted out the tights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5.
We do have a tavern lady over there.
Yeah, you do have a tavern lady. Let me get one of there.
The tavern witch.
The tavern lady. She's serving them up this evening.
It's actually Roxanne.
Right?
Oh shit.
All the way from the faraway city of Southport, from the Hunter's Mead Hall, the Ivory Rose.
Oh, Ivory
Did
Rose.
you say the faraway city of Southport?
Yes, it was a joke.
Okay.
You mean this isn't serious?
You're breaking my immersion.
You're
love
genuinely.
it.
You're
I was
taking
like,
this too.
I mean, Dudley says it.
Yeah.
Like, that's...
genuinely, I was worried that I had been very mistaken about where we were.
No.
Did we go through
Clap for
a
Ivory.
mansion door?
She works in the tavern, though.
Yes.
The Hunter's Mead
Hunter's
Hall.
Mead Hall, yeah.
Okay.
It's your side gig.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now one of my personal favorites, my protege in the ring, the Sandman! And you can see that there is another halfling man that is dressed in a large pillowcase with arms and legs stuck out of the side. And he just like swings his pillows back and forth in circles.
I clap for
And he
the
has
same
like
thing.
he's got like a slumber cap on and a set of slippers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like that. Yeah, I clap for the Sandman.
Now our residential meat master, owner of the the butcher shop within Southport. Welcome everyone, the Butcher.
Very good.
The what now?
Meat master should have just been this.
The meat master.
The meat master.
There can only be one master.
I know who your nemesis is in this pillow fight.
Every other master.
And all the way from the Southport Library, Smiley.
Oh my god.
And you can see that there's
Is
an
that a
elvish
clown?
elvish man that just like has a like a
Could be a
fake
better
has like folded the pillow into a book and just appears to be like reading it and is just grinning like very, very widely as he looks over towards his pillow book.
This is the best thing ever.
Right now on to our new contestants this evening. All the way from somewhere, they didn't tell me, the Dandelion! And he points to you standing on top of the pillar.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give a big clap for the Dandelion. That's you.
And now we've got two members from the
Show my
carnival that has graced our great city. We've got Mr. Pigeon, the silent killer!
Oh, God. Yeah, no, I clap for that shit.
Give a bow.
I will mime clapping.
Very good.
Also from the lovely carnival, we've got the magnificent Tumbling Tabaxi!
Clap for the old twig.
From a faraway land traveled just recently from a kingdom none of us have heard of, the young master!
I'm gonna raise my hands up.
Oh, yeah, big clap for the young master.
We're not sure it's real.
And I'm gonna
He might be insane. Look out,
cast
everybody.
mage armor.
Boy.
I'd be careful around that one, folks. He's from a place that doesn't exist.
What better way to hide your identity?
Would you have told him where you're from?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Just to be sure that I don't say anything that I'm unaware of.
No, you're good. My AC goes down to a hot 9.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, fight me, Jasper. Hit me. You big champion, you.
Get over here, buddy.
We're gonna need these pillows for sure.
You only thought I put the glove away.
now from a place that I'm not entirely aware of, the tattooed titan, Marcus the Woods Hammer.
Just look at Jasper and just stare at him. Just give him a small wave.
And he just like flips his pillows down to his side.
Very good.
And finally, making his way to the ring, the Grim Gardener, the Apothecary of Aggression, the Cultivator of Carnage, hailing all the way from Lakemount, he is the Grave Mender.
Ooh, yeah. I do like the Grave Mender.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Give it up for our contestants this evening.
Just pull out the sickles. Oh, my God.
All right, folks, without further ado, let's roll initiative.
Good. Yeah, well, I'm very ready.
Switch the music.
Please.
Don, I'm very ready.
Oh
That one.
no. Nope.
Oh.
Oh, I'm ready. This fucker's mine.
Was Jasper announced?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, what was his
The
nickname?
Gambler.
Right. Nope. Remember that now.
I'll just tell you I nat 20. I'm gonna beat the shit out of this
Very good.
fucker.
Yeah, I'm only labeling Jasper and Martin, the other people, and Hudoro, the people that you definitively are aware of.
What about the champion?
And
You
the
mean
champion.
the crow? Yeah, we gotta beat the shit out of the crow.
Taking his mask.
Wears a hat. Teach him a lesson. Come at me, Gravemender.
Fuck yep.
Got a sea of NPCs to get through.
You only think that. Let's put you in the sleeper
All
hold.
right. You had a nat 20, John?
Yeah. I am a 19. I do have a negative on my
Yep.
dex mod, but
13.
Ren?
5.
Shay?
Dirty 20.
Mr. Pigeon?
19.
And Twig?
24.
24.
Apparently I'm just getting wrecked. Just nat 20 me. Nat 20 me all night. Let's go. Round 2.
Wouldn't be the first time.
right?
Roll 2s against the shirtless guy. Well, the unarmored guy.
Someday you'll graduate and you'll just be the master, but today you're the young master.
This is Pillow Fight Club music, indeed.
There's like a boss fight
Mm-hmm.
on like a
Whoa.
rainy
Only get experience if
castle
you
top.
kill them.
Out again,
Tell me how we get experience.
right?
Yes. And gold. How do we take the
Flag and
gold?
choke them with it.
How many gold sacks did the gambler have on him?
I mean,
What did you give him?
I gave him my 17, and I said if I lose, he can take my other things as collateral.
All right. So for the 5 people that are not Jasper and the other people, can you label them 1 through 5?
So that's Jasper.
Yep.
This is the Crow.
Yep.
This
That's
was Martin.
Yep.
Which one's Hidoro?
He's the guy with the sword back there.
That guy?
Yeah. So all
Okay.
the other people, just label them randomly 1 through 5. It doesn't matter.
So Mad Eye Moody will be 1.
Yep. Perfect.
The butcher.
We'll go with this guy is 2.
Yep.
Whatever the fuck he was. Sure, there.
I gotta stand for this.
Barmaid.
Barmaid will be 3. Pardon me, ma'am.
Okay.
This dwarf will be 4. And this other weird thing is 5.
The Doctor Strange.
Yeah, the Doctor Strange.
Perfect.
Very good.
All right. Leading us off, Marcus.
I mean, I'm fine with the people who technically did roll above me. I don't remotely
Sure.
care if whether or not like the nat 20 actually applies to something like initiative.
I mean,
don't
I'll leave
really
it with that
care.
because I already wrote the whole list out.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
we'll go with Marcus first.
Cool. Yeah. So I mean, is he actually like high up on that box? Like, how high is something like that?
It's not that high.
Okay,
You
so
could
just,
climb
like,
up
2
on
feet?
that. Yeah, yeah. These are all like climbable in one movement thing.
Fantastic. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna cast Wrathful Smite on my pillow with my bonus action. And I'm gonna move up to this man. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him with my pillow.
Sure.
I'm gonna leap off my log, get up here.
Pillow of the
Go for the knees.
Oh yeah,
This is
I'm
the
trying
Lord's
to
pillow.
I'm trying to swipe his fucking legs out from under him. Yeah. 24.
Yes.
Yes.
That does hit.
Very good.
The Lord's slumber.
The slumber.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw down?
Sure.
What's pillow damage?
D6?
Sure.
Tough
that's
ass
a-
pillows.
That's a 7.
High quality pillows. That's what I mean. Doubly's
That's
finest.
good advertisement.
Yeah.
It's almost like I brought 2 short swords to this combat.
They're better than your daggers.
Are we really going with D6s? Because
It's just
Yeah, I
bludgeoning
don't want this to
instead
take
of-
forever.
okay.
Just
Yeah, I'll smite him as
bludgeoning
well.
instead of slashing.
That's 10 radiant damage, 3 psychic damage, and 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Put him to sleep.
What is the total? Sorry.
10,
10, 3,
13.
and 10, you said?
Yeah,
So
23. 23, and he's frightened of me.
Oh, great.
If I were a gambling man.
Yeah! I just go right up to him, look at him on his little pedestal, and just, you gambled wrong, friend. And just gonna crack into his fucking knees with my pillow.
Yep. Yeah, he does. His knees buckle slightly, but he does step and maintain his stance on top of his
Is
box.
two-handing a pillow bigger than a D6, just for me for the future, just so I know?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
I'll give you the D8.
All right. Very good.
The fuck, man? Yeah, we can use these pillows for real combat.
This is temporary stats. Magically
good.
affected within the ring.
Yeah. That's it for me.
Area effect.
Bonus action, smack the shit out of him. I am totally good.
Cool. Next up, Twig, the tumbling tabaxi.
That guy right behind me. Yep. I'm going to flip over him and hit him with my pillow on
Sure.
the back of the head.
So you watch as Twig just like backflips over this man and lands right behind him with her pillows.
What do we
Whop him in
roll
the head.
for?
Whatever your normal attack would be with your weapon.
Gotcha. Cool.
Or your spell, whatever it is.
That's a 23 to hit.
That does hit.
We're so good with pillows. Done.
Fine.
What are we adding to that?
Whatever you
Your
would
attack rolls.
Yeah.
Attack rolls.
So if you, whatever you would roll for like Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
15
Charisma
damage.
15. Yep.
Yeah.
That's to number. What number is that?
2.
2. Okay.
And then at the end, I'd like to jump up onto that pillar.
Sure. Yes, you watch as Twig back dives over this man, and as she lands, smacks him across the back of the head with her 2 pillows, and then leaps scurrying up this pillar and landing on top of it deftly as he just looks up at you, like kind of dazed as he's just been flipped over, smacked in the face. Yeah, next up, Shay, the Grave Mender.
Shank man on Moody.
I mean, I would have tried to be hiding if possible beforehand, but
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can use a bonus action to hide if you want me to.
No, I'll say that these fences are like walls more. They're like half walls.
Yeah, yeah. Then I would have, as soon as he announced
Yep,
me,
crouch down.
they're cheering, and I'm like,
Yep.
don't look at me.
Absolutely.
And
Bop him in the back.
that's going to be a 17 to hit.
That does hit.
Thank you.
You do it like a rogue, I give you a pillow and you give like a kidney
Yeah,
bop.
you kidney pop him with the pillows.
Uh-huh.
Just like gripping it so the stuffing's all compressed into the end and just jamming him in the back.
Oh my goodness.
I practiced.
What?
Sorry?
For 17 pillow damage.
To number 1. All right.
I'd like to bonus action club him with my offhand pillow.
Yes, you grip. You watch as Shay grips his pillow and stabs right into the kidney of this person who like lurches forward slightly, and you come up and club him towards the face.
That one's going to hit too.
Yep.
For another 5
All right.
pillow damage.
You got it for a total of 22 pillow damage this turn. All right. Mr. Pigeon, you're up next. You guys are all at the top of the order.
So there.
And Mr. Sad Eyes over there. Cool.
Putting
Except
for
for-
sad eyes.
Except for a certain juvenile master.
Okay. I'm going to decide between 2 things real quick.
Sickle 1. Or sickle 2.
Yeah, no sickles. Sure. It doesn't seem like we need it, but this was the plan, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna climb over that. I guess I'll use 5
Yep.
to get over.
Movement's pretty loose. You can just do whatever.
Sure. So that'll get me 20, and then
You're saying this is not serious combat?
here. I think I get everybody. Nope. Here. I think that gets everybody. I'm gonna cast Bless on here, and there.
Very good.
Thank you.
It might be every man for himself.
But the clown.
But we got a bet to win.
It's a team clown.
Listen, where there's one, there's a herd.
So I'm doing that at level 2 because I'm putting it on myself as well.
Okay.
And then I still have 10 more
You
feet, so we're gonna
heard it
go
here.
ahead and run back that way. And that's me.
Also, you do see that guy in the audience wearing a shirt that he has made that says, "Where there's one, there's a herd," and it's clowns getting out.
Already? Damn.
Yeah, it's fast.
It's real quick.
I told him I'd see him tonight.
You did.
Fucking liar.
Yeah.
It's lucky he's not
Anything
winning.
else?
Nope. That was
Cool. All right. Martin is up. Where is Martin? He's back there.
Martin is the sword.
He's going to pop over that fence and go for the person in the red. I think he's the green guy, right?
Martin is this
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Eudoro.
Eudoro, yeah.
Going for
What's he
Dr.
say as he
Strange.
goes for the guy in the red?
Yeah, he's got a heckle though.
He's got a list of heckles.
Heckle list.
I don't like your shoes.
stupid face.
Hey, ugly.
Yeah, right? Can we get a hey ugly?
Hey, ugly in the middle, please.
No.
Yeah, he's just gonna say, "I hate your shoes," and
Yes.
smack into the side of this person. He's going to hit them for 2 pillow damage.
Pillow.
That is number 3.
No, that's 5. That's
5?
getting hit.
All right, and he's going to use his second attack to smack into them again. Natural 20 from Martin Muggenthal, smacking into the side of this person's face for 7 pillow damage. Total of 10 total pillow damage, and that is his turn. Next up is Eudoro, who's going to move over to... Who is back there?
Me?
That's Rin.
Yep, going for you, Ren.
Oh yeah, there we go.
He's going to move over and just walk towards you. Hey, paper boy, and swing towards you.
Fuck!
This is what you get for not accepting this scrap.
Fuck, dude.
You pissed him off.
He's about to scroll up on you, man.
18.
I will shield.
Sure.
As I shield, I'll say, I will break you.
He's going to use his second attack. That's a 19.
Nope.
All right. Yeah, so he just boom, boom, slams into you as he calls you a paperboy, and you shield and say, I will break you. And next up is number 1, who is going to turn around. Yep, turn around and hit Shay. That is a natural 1. So he is going to just fall.
Can I feed him the chocolates because he falls?
Sure. Yeah, so you shove this chalk disc in his mouth as he falls towards you, and you watch as he falls backwards, and from out of his mouth, you hear like a rumbling sound, and an entire feast bursts from his mouth. It's
Is that the only one of those?
It's a modified created foods and water spell.
Perfect.
So an entire nicely plated feast.
40 pounds.
40 pounds of food, just like
See, unconscious.
he's just out. He's just out.
Don, why was that?
What?
You're lucky.
I guess you were supposed to just put it in water like one of the fucking
Yeah,
sponge
he went
dinosaurs.
like this because he was trying to indicate it makes food. He said crack it and it makes food.
Okay.
I did tell you what it was without speaking.
I didn't
You
get that
didn't
at all.
tell me what it was,
That's fair.
and I knew I needed to break it, and we nailed it.
Yeah. So yeah, 40 pounds of various foods just erupts from his mouth and just aligns itself along the floor nicely. like the opposite of the stuff in the sword and the stone going into Merlin's bag. It just dances and just erupts out of his mouth and assembles itself. A lovely feast for after your fight.
Apparently, he's just down.
Yeah, he's just
Don't
just
forget to
covered.
grab those flags.
Unconscious counts as being out, right?
Yeah, he's out.
Good.
Don't even need to grab the flex.
1 down.
Next up is number 2. He is going to look up towards Twig and hurl a pillow at Twig. That is a 16 to hit.
Bop.
That is 6 points of pillow damage. And it's going to bounce off, and he's going to attempt to catch the pillow again, which he does, so he catches it back. That's his turn. Number 3 is... Where's number 3?
3 is the lady back there.
Okay. She's going to move over towards... I think that's 4, right?
This person back here?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
All right.
4.
Yep, she's going to move back there. She's going to natural 20 that person for 9 points.
Just gotta make this side hustle work for her, you know?
Right?
Yep. But she's going to miss the second attack. Next up is the crow, who is going to move up to that person right there. It's going to miss the first attack and hit the second attack for 8 points of pillow damage.
Very good.
And that's
That's the number 2.
2. Okay.
Yes.
Next up is Dandelion.
Also, from what I had hit Jasper, how did he look after the 23 damage?
Tough. Really rough. Bad.
Good.
Feathers are ruffled.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Feathered.
clocked him really good.
I've also realized how good Crusher will end up being for me.
Uh-huh.
It's great. I can move them, and if they're frightened, they can't approach me. I can just whack lock somebody permanently. Oh.
I would like to cast Hex
Okay.
on Jasper.
Okay.
And then I'm going to jump down off this pillar
Mm-hmm.
and I guess would I be able to do that? Would you allow second and third level spell? Bonus action.
Yeah.
Cast invisibility.
Sure.
Really jump down.
Yep. So you hex him, and then you go invisible as you dive off of this pillar towards the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you pick for Hex for him?
Strength.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. The young master.
All right. Started off with pillow singing for my bonus action. Add 4 to my AC. Let's go.
Dude, if you had a lullaby prepared, I would have been so proud.
That would have been great.
Go to sleep, Tusk Man. And I'm going to swing at, I forget his name, Hidoro?
Eudoro, yeah.
Hidoro. That is going to be a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And you said is it 2d6 or 1?
1d6.
1d6.
Per pillow, yeah.
With modifier?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Oh, God. So that'll be 4 pillow damage.
4 pillow damage to Eudoro.
Use my bonus action, so that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Jasper, who is going to, I think, sneeze. Hold on.
I hit him so hard. I hit him so hard in the knees, he's gonna sneeze.
It's the Hex.
Nope, he's not going to sneeze.
Very good.
All right.
False warning.
Yeah, so he is going to swing down towards you, and you can see that these wristbands are, one of them is now off of his arm.
Okay.
And he's going to attack you.
Is that
He's
an
frightened
ability
of me.
check?
Yep, so that's disadvantage. Huh?
Is that an ability check,
What?
technically?
No,
Or would
he's
that be-
attacking
he's
me.
attacking.
Yeah.
He's frightened of
no.
me anyway,
Yeah,
so.
no, that misses really badly. He is
I mean, what is it? I have a 9 AC,
Oh,
Don.
then
I'm
it,
nude.
then it hits.
Nude.
Yes.
Hit me.
Yep.
Hit me. While I'm naked, Don. Do it.
Only the
You
robe.
take 8 points of pillow damage.
Very good.
Use your action on your turn to take your pants off and rat tail him with them.
Sorry, what him?
The rat tail.
Oh.
And he's going to use his bonus action to throw something past you, and you watch as these little ball bearings skitter across the floor from his one leather armband.
Very good. I keep my concentration on my smite.
Yep.
So where are the ball bearings? Are they behind me?
Yeah, they're behind you.
Okay.
Yep. Next up is...
Before you go, at the end
Yes.
of his turn, he can repeat the saving throw against my frightened.
Mhm.
It's
He's
DC
not
4.
Hex, actually.
No.
They're both concentration. I didn't.
Okay. Natural 20.
Yeah, so he's not frightened of me
Yep,
any longer.
Cool. Next up is number 4, who is back there, right?
Correct. That is the dwarf person with the blue
Yep.
hands
Gonna
who's
make
fighting
that
with the turret.
attack at that. Both of those will hit. For a total of 12 pillow damage to number 3, you said?
Yes, number 4 was attacking number 3. You're correct.
All right, back up to the top, Marcus.
Cool.
I missed the pillow.
Actually, forgive me. It has to utilize its action for Wrathful Smite. It's different from my
Okay.
Channel Divinity. Channel Divinity, they just get to repeat at the end of their turn.
Got
Wrathful Smite, they have to utilize their action. to
Okay,
break.
so
he
he's still
remains
frightened.
frightened.
Yep, cool.
Yes. Cool.
Nice.
So you said he was looking pretty rough, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to hit him again with my fucking pillow.
Yep.
Fuck your ball bearings. That is a 15.
That'll hit.
Thank God for the bless. Thank you, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you want for me for now for pillow? D8?
Yeah, D8
For
if you're
two-handed?
two-handing, yep.
Yeah, I mean... it's 12.
Yeah, you see as you clock him in the face with this thing, he tumbles backwards
Yeah,
off of
I'm
this
gonna
box.
crush her and move him 5 feet off this box anyway, because
Yep.
I do actually have that as a feat now. So I would like him to fall on his fucking ass.
Yep, yeah. He falls backwards off of this thing.
This is unoccupied. Can I break his spine on this?
Jeez! I mean, that's where he was gonna fall.
Oh, yeah, there you go, dude.
Yeah, he falls backwards and just like cracks his back on the side of this thing and rolls off to the ground
Listen,
and is now
there
unconscious.
you go.
2 down.
2 down.
And a bet 1.
Yeah, I mean, I still have movement, seeing that he's unconscious. They're fighting. I mean, the young master's in trouble.
You gotta go.
Young master! I'm coming!
Turns around. On my way.
He's gonna run out of shield eventually.
Yep, yeah. I'll start running towards
Running like Hasselhoff with the pillow.
Just 2 shirtless pillow boys.
my long braided hair flying behind me. Oh, young master! I'm almost there!
And I'm on my way.
Fun boy.
And I'm running.
Next up is Twig.
Alright, I'm gonna jump down off that pillar and hit that guy again.
Yep, you got it. Same guy as before.
Are you blessed?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you blessed on this
It's a
day?
21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
It was 4 of us. Okay.
Just imagining that
Did Jasper
Mr.
go
Pigeon's blessing
Yeah,
looks
Jasper
like
is
a
down.
dove descending from heaven, except it's a pigeon.
Pigeon flies up and kisses you.
Hey, how you doing?
And it takes your food.
Yes.
Welcome to my food.
And we did make 40 pounds.
That's 13 damage.
To number
dead.
2? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
go
the
on.
that's
And
the
then
hero's feast
I'm
that we're
gonna
gonna have
run-
afterwards.
As far as I can this way.
Sure, you're gonna
This
leave
is
the
another
yeah, you're
person
gonna
that's
leave the-
bad.
Yeah.
Just in
it
case you
is?
could not
Okay.
see.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
The
very
champion.
small.
That is the champion. That is
Yep.
the crow. The gimp suit, man.
Velvet gimp
He said
suit.
it's not a gimp suit. It's a gimp
It's a
suit.
velvet gimp suit.
In that case,
I am gonna run away.
It's velour.
Yeah, please.
I'm going to, after that, run right behind the other pillar, the back pillar.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
You still have your bonus
I'll stay
action.
back there.
So you can bonus action disengage, right?
Well, I don't. Oh,
You would leave
yeah,
his space,
I guess
technically.
If I was, I didn't melee attack
Yep.
him. Yeah, so.
Yes, you're gonna disengage, and you see like his piercing,
Get to
like
here.
glowing eyes from behind this mask.
Oh my god, he's the main character.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, he just got raided by 77 people.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Reaper miniatures! Hey!
On the night that we're doing a pillow fight episode, and you and I are in robes.
This is accurate to our
Yeah,
content.
Professional.
God,
Can we get some hypes to the Chaplies? Reaper miniatures, thank you so much. This is a normal evening
Yeah,
of
dude,
Dungeons and Dragons.
If
Welcome,
you were wondering
everybody.
what we're about, it is this.
This really sums it up pretty
This
Yeah,
well.
really
right,
does
like,
sum it up
Just
really
in
well.
time.
Monogram robes, raccoons, and pillow
Yeah.
fights. We play Dungeons and Dragons for sure.
Thank you so much, Reaper Miniatures. We really appreciate it. This is one of our homebrew campaigns. They're currently in a pillow fighting ring in the basement of a pillow store. Oh my god, 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, Reaper Miniatures. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
It's a lot.
And Scholar Grimm, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Big Jim. Thank you so much. Reaper Miniatures, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, goodness. Well,
hell of a fucking.
hell of a campaign to come in on. So welcome in. Oh, my God. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Thank
sincerely.
you so much. I really appreciate it. And welcome to all of our new friends to the Pillow Fight Ring.
Yep. We're gonna continue beating the shit out of people with pillows. Whose
Very
turn is
good.
it, Don?
Whose
That was
turn is it?
Autumn just went.
So it's Shay's turn now.
Gonna hop over Mad Eye Moody. The corpse of
Buried in food.
Oh, yeah, he's buried beneath 40 pounds of cream.
Sibling, Jellyware, and Fairy Bard, thank you very much for the follows.
You
Welcome,
coming for the
Talon.
crow?
Oh no.
The king?
The grave mender
Yeah.
approaches.
actually. I'm going to get to there. I'm going to use my bonus action to... I'm going to use my bonus action as the help action to help Twig attack the crow.
Very good.
And after I yell to distract him, I'm going to use my action to attempt to hide.
Very good. Yes, you crouch behind this large, like, padded fabric rock that's kind of lined with, like that same, like, Velcro-y stuff that you would have in, like, a tumbling gym type thing. And you hide behind it.
Very good.
All right, next up is Mr. Pigeon. The illustrious Mr. Pigeon.
All right, I'm going to use my action to do my channel to divinity and make a clone of me.
Yes.
And I don't think I'm going to be able to get quite in range of anybody up. So we're just going to run this way.
You gotta help the young master.
Go that way instead. Get up behind there with a clone. And that'll be my turn.
Very good.
Very good. Yes, you make a clone of yourself as two Mr. Pigeon clowns dance their way towards the center of the arena.
Dude, cartwils and everything, please.
Oh, yeah, no,
yes.
absolutely. Cartwheel.
Yes, I assume there's clown horns and things.
Yep.
Pigeon
Sounds of pigeons
Pigeon
from the
cooing.
sleeves.
Yep, I climb over the logs, the clown cartwheels by. Oh, good. Should have not doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Can't give away which one's real.
Yeah, that's right. That's fair. All right, next up is Martin, who is going to swing at... who is that over there? That's number 2?
Number 2, yes.
Number 2?
Doctor Strange.
Or no, Doctor Strange is number 5, forgive me.
So he's going to smack at this person. Y'all ready to get mugged? And crack into the side of this person with his 2 attacks.
Maybe they called it the muggery for a reason.
Yep. He's a criminal.
He's a mugger.
He is. Both of those will hit with his dueling pillows. For an additional 10 points of pillow damage to
Has
number
he defeated
5.
Doctor Strange?
Not yet.
Ooh, way to go, Doctor
It's close
Strange.
though. So he just like clobbers them in the side of the head as they're just like kind of dazed a little bit. And he's gonna slip off one of their ribbons from their side as he does this with his bonus
very
action.
good. For copyright purpose, do you want it to be Dermatologist Strange?
It's Mr. Weird BDS.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think he's technically a
it's
tiefling.
Mr. Weird for sure. Definitively.
He's a clown then.
Yeah, Mr. Weird. Oh my god. Alrighty. Where am I here?
Let's get
welcome
weird.
back,
Where are we?
Gaming. Where are we? Eudoro's up.
Yeah. Fighting young master.
Try me.
Paperboy.
Yeah.
22.
I will shield. You're gonna make me use all my spell slots.
Does that get me?
Again. The second attack will not hit, but the first one, he's going to swing at you with
He goes to
a
18 and
two-handed
23,
pillow.
I think, off the top of my head for his AC.
I will go to 25 AC.
Very
Yeah,
good.
with Blade Song and
Yes.
Pillow Song
Pillow song.
and Shield.
Forgot about the pillow song.
Yeah, do you
And
say
mage
anything
armor.
as he swings towards you?
I knew about the mage armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you say?
I will burn down your shop.
Oh my god.
Please don't. This is just for fun.
What's the fun, bro? I'm not even the heckler.
What, it's
Dude,
only,
like, what the
it's
fuck?
only a game. Why you have to be mad, man?
Oh, why are you mad, bro?
We just see Brady running in the background.
All right. Next up
Yes.
is number 3.
Number 3 is the tavern lady. It's Ivory Rose. She's
Yes.
fighting number 4.
Yep. All right.
Missed a bunch of people in my
It's
way.
just
One of those
unaware
hits.
of the clowns encroaching.
For 6 points to number. You
Send
said
them in.
4. She's
4.
fighting 4.
She is fighting number 4,
Okay.
yes.
They're going to take an additional 6
Bull
points. All right, so they've taken a total of 15. Next up is number 5, who is going to swing back at Martin. And miss both attacks as Martin just like shields with his pillow and just parries these blows off. And next up is the crow, who's going to dip down and kind of like leap off the side of the pillar and then go flying as these wings extend and just go tackling through the air towards Twig.
Very good.
And that is a 18 and a 13.
Yep.
Both hit.
No, not the 13.
Okay.
13 does not.
She wants it.
That is 8 points of pillow damage.
Twig's getting the shit kicked out of him.
I mean, that is the
Twig
champ.
bloody?
The champ.
Right? Hey, the champ.
Please make a dexterity saving throw. So he's going to try to slip off one of your ribbons.
That is a 18.
Okay, yeah. He rolled a 4, so you're good. He slips towards one of these ribbons, and you just parry with your pillow and knock his feathery hand away. Next up, Dandelion. Invisible.
Invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just gonna run over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're moving over past this this fabric box towards this fake tree stump. Center of the ring.
Show the, I'll get up on the stump, actually.
Yep, you're up on the stump.
Action. That's it.
Cool. All right, yeah, Dandelion invisibly tiptoes over and hops aboard this stump. Next up is Rin.
So for trying to grab ribbons, is it an attack roll?
Yes.
Okay. I will
And
use my.
he would make a dex save to try to... Well, I guess it would just be against AC if you're using your full action, yeah.
Okay, I'll hit him with the pillow first. I'll swing my pillow at him.
Sure.
17.
Yeah. 17 will hit.
And he will take 8 points of pillow damage.
Okay. Yeah, you clobber him in the side with the pillow.
And then with my other hand, with my bonus action, I'm going to go for one of the ribbons.
Sure. Go for it.
Do I add a modifier or no?
No, just be flat roll.
Flat roll? 13.
Yep, he rolled a 3. You
All right.
rip off one of his ribbons.
And I'll say as I rip it off, I'll use this to write on.
Very good.
The real heckler.
Alrighty. Number 4 is going to attack number 3. Both of those will hit.
Those two are just gonna take care of each other.
For 7 points.
They better before the posse descends.
Alright, back to the top of the order, Marcus.
Cool.
Young master!
Young Master!
Go here. Oh yeah, catch Martin.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my conquering presence.
Teach him a thing or two
And
about
I will
heckling.
I will just slam my pillows on the ground next to me and yell out, "Young Master!" I will not choose to frighten my friends, but number 3, 4, Hidoro, and Martin all need to make wisdom saves or be frightened.
Alright, 3 and 4. That's a 2 and a 4. So
Nope,
2
they're
and
both
4
frightened.
are frightened. And Hidoro and Martin. Hidoro rolls a 15, Martin rolls a 7.
Okay.
So is it all of them?
Everything except for Hidoro, correct? No, I didn't catch that one.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Just these two over
Those
here.
two over there. Yep. They are frightened of me. And then I'll use my bonus action and cast Wrathful Smite on my pillow once more.
You got it.
I'm good.
Alright. Twig, you're up.
You have advantage against him because I used the help action.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm
Here.
gonna try to hit that guy. That is a nat 20.
Very
Just
good.
destroy the crow.
Yep, go ahead, roll your damage.
Break the feathers.
And you would have sneak attack because you have advantage.
Correct.
Oh, you're just off
So what
screen.
is it? Cap it and
Cap and roll it.
so that's. Do I cap the?
Yep, you cap sneak attack and your regular damage, so he's going to be...
She's going to destroy him.
Yep.
26.
Yep. Yeah, you spin and smack this small, like, gnomish man in the face as he just, like, tumbles backwards
Did both his ribbons fall off?
No, one of the ribbons falls off as he like tumbles to the ground. He jumps back up and stands on his feet. He's looking like really dazed and messed
How
up.
far back did he get pushed? Or
He
is
didn't get pushed. He just like
He fell
fell
down and got back up.
and flipped back up. But
Didn't give up.
yeah, you just like spin kicked, but with the pillow like just clobbered him in the face as you spun around.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Bonus action.
You got 2 pillows.
section.
Yeah, you got 2 pillows.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah,
He's
I guess
looking
I'll-
really bad.
Yeah, I'll hit him again.
Yep.
No, that's a 4.
No, 4 will not hit.
Yeah.
So you spin towards him and he like ducks under your pillow and pushes it off of him with his pillow and blocks.
I don't know what her mod is.
No mod
What
because
is
it's
it?
offhand.
Oh. For hitting?
Next up.
Right? Isn't that how? Oh no, there's a
No,
mod.
there's
on
still
that.
you still have your
you
hit
don't
mod.
get
You
the
just don't
damage.
get the damage
it's not
mod.
damage.
I mean,
And you have bless.
Yeah, you have bless. There's a chance if you
There's
roll
a
like a
chance you
3 or
go-
a 4.
A D4.
Yeah.
that would be 11.
That hits.
Yeah. We're not in
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah. Just a bunch
This is a
of
pillow arena.
yeah, just a bunch
Yeah.
of
6
Gimpy.
damage.
6
gimp
damage.
suited.
Yep. You.
Yeah,
How would you like to describe how you knock out the crow?
Break,
reigning
break his
champion.
fucking beak.
No, don't break his beak.
I
I want the
want
mask.
his eyeballs to pop out of his head. I want to hit him so hard they just come out.
Like a cartoon?
Yeah.
So I'll modify this slightly. So you
How do you knock him out? I burst his eyes.
so he's dead. So you clobber him in the face, and you watch as the beak just like folds in on itself like a fucking accordion. And the like fake glowing eyes that he has embedded in the mask just like spring out as springs and gears go shooting out onto the sides, and he just crumples to the ground in a heap. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, that's,
You can't kill him.
yeah. I mean, that doesn't. You can live with that for eyeballs.
I guess that's fair.
How did you lose your eyes? A pillow ring accident.
That damn tumbling tabaxi.
Tabaxi shooter.
My nemesis.
Yeah, so next up would be Shay.
Dash.
Very good.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to aid Marcus
Mm-hmm.
in clubbing. It's Eudora over there on the young master.
Eudora is
yeah.
on Young Master. Martin is the one to the right of me. I don't believe Martin's been hit.
Martin's.
Martin has not been hit.
I hate the heckler so much. It's the heckler. If you hit the heckler, you got advantage.
Very
I'm
good.
gonna go. I'll beat the shit out of the heckler then.
All right. Anything else?
On that beautiful smite.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's me.
Cool. Mr. Pigeon, you're up. You and your dancing clone.
Yeah, do both of these have both of their flags?
Yes, they do.
Okay. I will.
Does one of them look rougher? I think 4 is taking more damage.
3 has taken more by a slight amount.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm gonna send my clone in that way.
Send in the clowns.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then
Send
I'm gonna
in
go
the
back
clone.
there, and yeah, I'm gonna try to confuse her as I try to beat her with my pillow.
Yep,
You've
go
heard
for
of
it.
Attack of the Clones.
Yep, that's gonna be
But how
real
about
high.
Attack of the
It's like a
Clones?
24.
Ooh, yeah, that hits for sure. Definitively.
Destroy her.
4. Where is that guy? For 7. 7 pillow damage.
That's to number 3 or 4.
Number 3.
All right. Looking very rough.
And moving my thing's my bonus action, so that is me.
Cool. All right. Next up is Martin, who is going to.
Actually, I'm gonna move where he is. Can he occupy this space?
Yeah, sure.
Because it's in between
Yeah,
both
yeah,
of them
yeah.
that way. And
Yeah,
then
they
I'll,
don't fully-
I'll stand here instead.
Yep, you got it. Martin's going to look over to this person in front of him and say, "Your shirt's ripped!" And
Damn.
slam into this person and hit both of the attacks. for that is number
5.
5. Yeah, he's gonna knock out number 5.
Mr. Strange.
Mr. Strange is gone.
Mr. Weird.
Mr. Weird is gone.
He was like a demon prince, by the
Yeah,
way.
he looks a
Yeah,
lot
that's
less. I mean, from the back, that's Doctor Strange.
Mhm.
From the front,
Demon prince.
Demon Prince.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up is Eudoro, who is going to once again attempt to swing at Rin.
I love this duel that's going on back here.
He'll miss the first attack, and he'll miss the second attack because your AC is so high.
Just gonna dip.
Yeah,
And dodge.
you dip, dive, duck, and dodge.
Too
around.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's unable to hit you with these pillows. So number 3 is up.
Mm-hmm.
Is going to hit towards number 4.
these two are still.
Missing both attacks because he is terrified of the clown clone.
It's also frightened because of my channel
and
divinity.
So,
Actually, just terrified.
Mhm.
yeah, just
Very
generally
scared.
terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is Dandelion.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to go? Can you reach?
Yeah. Oh nope. Right over here. All
There.
right. So I'm gonna sneak over here, and I am going to. Can I cast Mage Hand and have it do something in 1 round, or is that 2 rounds?
I believe controlling your mage hand
Yeah.
is an action.
That's an action. All right.
I
So I'm
believe.
gonna cast Mage Hand and just have it
Hover there.
chilling
Mm-hmm.
in this general vicinity.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No.
All right. Rin.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna smack Eudora over here in
Mhm.
the pillow, going for the uppercut.
You
on
got
the
it.
chin. 19.
That hits.
Oh, 4 pillow damage.
4 pillow damage as you smack him right like between the tusks and just clock him right in the neck.
Going for the other ribbon.
Sure.
19.
Yep. You take his other ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just wave silently.
Yeah. He just like kind of like nods to you, and puts his pillows to the ground.
Come see me in my shop sometime.
Will do.
Well thought. He steps
Meet me
back.
behind my store.
We'll fight for real.
Come to my shop afterwards for some real pillow talk.
Right? They said I was well traveled. They didn't.
Oh,
I'm gonna use my movement to.
Heard you were all about that forbidden rise.
Right? They call me Polidoro.
I'll move this way.
sure.
Oh, in my turn.
Tell
You
you
got
more
it.
about that morning wood.
Next up is number 4, who's going to hit number 3
Mm-hmm.
and hit
Frightened.
frightened. So disadvantage.
Disadvantage on attack rolls.
The only one will hit then. Still enough to take number 3 out.
Very good.
Number 3's down.
They took your kill.
Ruined her side hustle.
All right, top of the order, Marcus.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump over this fucking fence
Get him.
and two-hand dunk the fuck out of Martin.
Are you like jumping off of the wall and just
Oh, yeah,
swinging
fuck yeah,
down
Steve.
towards him? Yeah, so you just take like 2 steps, one off of like almost nothing, top of the wall, and then just bam,
Mm-hmm.
clobber into the top of Martin.
Mm-hmm. I am blessed. That is a 14.
Yep, that'll hit.
D8s. And then make a wisdom save.
That's an 8.
Very good. He is frightened of me.
Very good.
Yeah. He's gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage and 1 psychic because I rolled like garbage.
Oof.
But then I will crusher push him
Yep.
5 feet over to here. You're here. I don't know you're here, but I know you're here. Is that barrier high enough where I can't see young master?
No, you'd be able to see him. Because you're not crouching, right?
No.
Yeah, no, you could see him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pin him into this fucking thing, dude.
Sure.
This way you can get there and you can still also come around and get to him.
Sure. Yeah, you pin him against that. All right, Twig.
I'll move
This way?
Yeah, towards the fence.
Is your 30 or?
Yeah, 30. I'll use dash and get right in front of that guy, and then I'll hit him.
Very good.
Yep, you got it.
15.
That'll hit.
Uh, 12 damage.
Alrighty. You clobber Martin in the side with a pillow. Anything else?
I'll move 15 feet away towards, like, behind
This
that
one?
rock. Yeah. Yeah, right there. That's fine.
Right. Shay, you're up.
Put me up where Twig was just there.
Poor Martin.
Boy. Hit him. That's 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
13 damage?
Yes, to Martin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is he-
Yeah, Martin's out.
He's down and out.
You knock him down.
I think I moved 25. I think put me there.
Sure.
Maybe my full movement. I'll use my bonus action. How far away are people? How far away is he? I won't be able to do it this turn. I will use my bonus action to dash then. So here.
Good. Anything else?
No.
All right, Mr. Pigeon.
Alright. I will not move my clone. I will cartwheel by.
Yep.
And back there.
And take his head off with the sickles. I mean the pillows.
Gonna give him a whack with the pillows. 24.
Yep, that hits for
in
sure.
that ballpark.
Just unsheathe the sickles from inside the pillowcases.
Mhm.
5 tiller damage.
You got it.
And
Copperhand, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Wanderer's Hideaway.
Thanks.
And if that doesn't knock him out, I'm gonna hit him again.
Yeah, it does not.
It
Does
does not.
not
I thought you
knock,
said
no,
does
sorry.
knock. So close. Yeah, that'll hit. It's a 19 on the die.
Yep, certainly.
4 PD, 4
All
pillow
right.
damage.
Looking rough. We're not down yet.
No. And that. No, 1. No mod on that one.
Okay.
1 pillow
Yep.
damage.
So, still up.
And that will be my turn.
You got it. Next up is Dandelion.
Just running around invisible.
There can be only one dandelion.
Mm-hmm.
Please?
No.
No? Okay. I am going... There's only one other person left, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm use
So
my
free for all
mage hand
dandelion.
Mm-hmm.
to try and take one of Marcus's ribbons.
Yeah, go ahead, make your attack.
The first move.
That's what you get for betraying me, Dandelion. The dice always admonish me.
Rewarded for
Sarah.
your hubris.
One. Yeah, you just kind of reach out with your ribbon, with your mage hand, and it bonks off of the fence and pulls one of your own ribbons off. So just like
Good thing nobody saw that.
as the one ribbon falls to the ground.
Just put it back on.
The ribbon's now visible.
Yeah, the ribbon's now visible.
Yeah, because the hand is visible as well, so we see a hand.
Yeah.
Oh, damn you.
Run away!
I've beaten myself.
Fly, you fool.
You fools!
That's all.
Someone crossed Marcus Shaw, and they paid.
Anything else? Ren.
The hammer!
My turn? Yep.
I've been sitting here biding my time.
I know! I've tried to stay remotely around you so you could do it. And the dice chose me. Oh god, whose turn was that in? Paul?
Ren. Yeah.
Alright, Schwing,
I
let's
had
go.
planned.
There you go.
I'm going to swing at Twig with a pillow.
You got it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
6 pillow damage.
Yep, I'm down.
All right.
Oh.
You knock Twig down and pull both of her ribbons off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to hold them up and look at Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Drop them.
Oh, hello, young master.
Hello.
All right. Number 4 is going to attack Mr. Pigeon / Mr. Pigeon's clone.
So, are there pillow saving throws or?
Yeah, that's going to miss horribly, even without
Sure.
just with the disadvantage, it's like a 3. So,
Yep, nope, that's not
yeah,
it.
no, that misses. Back to the top, Marcus.
Cool.
Oh, you don't want me to touch this.
Just be careful. If you loosen that thing, you should be able to turn it. Just hold the camera when you do it.
I have no idea what to listen.
There you go. That'll work. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, here come Bop the young master.
Yep.
Don't make me shield.
You still blessed?
Yes, I am.
Son of a bitch.
22.
I will shield.
There you
Do you say anything, either of you?
go. I mean, yeah, I would just kind of like look at my pillow and just be like, "This has been very fun."
I'll shield.
Oh my god!
Yes, it has!
Great. This is very nice. That's my turn.
Yep. Shay.
Let's tango. That's gonna be 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Oh no.
That one tried to escape too.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Yep, you knock out number 4.
Bonus action, try and swing at a pigeon, I guess. move me in between the two of them. It's my funeral.
Which one?
Well, the to hit is gonna be high enough, I imagine. It's 22.
Yep. Sure
So I have to figure out which one I hit, or do you do that?
With one spell, I know I do it. With this one, we've just kind of been. He usually does it, but that's because he's determining the. I get
Yeah.
like what odd even if he hits
Yeah.
right, or modify it with intelligence.
Sure. I'll roll a d6. Odd, you hit. Even, you don't. 5. Odd, you hit.
I hit
Cool. Hit me.
for 4. Pillow damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And since you hit, you would realize it's
Yeah,
not.
you know which
Yep,
one
you
is the real one
See,
now.
it's me.
Does the duplicate have form?
What's that?
The duplicate has form, right?
Oh, I don't know. I just assumed it's an illusion. I don't actually know.
I'm not sure.
I think it's just an illusion.
I think it's a perfect
Is it?
illusion.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it wouldn't have form.
Yeah.
Because you can cast spells and stuff with it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can cast spells through it and make them. I think I can make them deal the melee attack as well.
Yep.
Or it might just be touch spells.
Such trickery.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Pigeon, you're up.
Cool. All right. I guess.
If you didn't have anything else. Okay.
Yeah, I guess me and the duplicate will go attacking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna move my duplicate. Yep, that'll be a 18 to hit.
Yep.
That's a 1 for 4 pillow damage.
Yep.
And I guess we'll use the bonus action to do a follow-up hit for a lot, 20 something.
Yeah.
For 5 pillow damage.
You got it.
That's me.
So I will ask, since it's only you guys left, do you want to resolve this with full combat? I don't know how long that's going to take. You guys have a lot of HP.
I mean, he just hit me twice, and I'm almost bloodied.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
And
this
he
will go
rolled
pretty quick.
almost no damage.
Sure,
against
that's
me.
fair. Yeah, if you guys are okay going longer.
We're not
Yeah.
super high level, and
Okay,
some of us
sure.
have already taken
Yep.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, next up is Dandelion.
Biding your time.
She's invisible.
I know.
Just chill out.
It's the best battle royale strat.
Mm-hmm.
Hide.
Yeah. I've played these games before.
She rolled out of the ring and got underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna once again use my
Just, like,
mage
peeking
hand
out
to
every
attempt
once
to
in a while.
sneakily take one of Marcus's
Sure.
I know you are, Sarah.
Go ahead.
Get that other nat one. Eliminate yourself while you're
There
invisible.
is a bubble in this right on the 1, so it is probably weighted towards the 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 13 plus 4. 17.
Sure. I mean, am I rolling something, Don?
No.
I don't know. We were just doing it as an attack roll, but I guess you should have an advantage to block, because
Like
I
what-
guess that doesn't really make
Oh.
sense. Because otherwise you just take people's ribbons and don't fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's a viable strategy, though.
Sure, yeah,
So,
okay. Yeah,
I'll-
she takes one of the
Unless,
ribbons.
like, do you want me to stealth that? It's. Like, what. Is that an attack roll, or is it like a. Grapple, or
My
like
vote's
a.
that she gets one of the ribbons.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think
yeah,
dude.
you
Get
get
a
one of the
ribbon.
ribbons. You got one of the ribbons.
Got a ribbon.
Just gonna look down. Just gonna look at the hand. Just shake my head in disappointment.
It wasn't me.
I know, young master. She is near.
Do I see pain in your eyes?
Yes.
Randy,
Young master.
you're up.
We can get her instead.
Oh, Nod. Did you say I'm up?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, so I see the mage hand.
Yep.
Mhm.
How do I make a perception
So he
check?
said that after she takes the ribbon, you can see like
her
a
outline.
slight outline of where she is, so you're able to determine where she is.
What, really?
Yeah. That's what we said.
Did we say that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aw.
Otherwise, you're just invisible and you just steal everyone's
Yes,
ribbons.
that's why I am invisible.
I'm gonna misty step behind you and
Mhm.
say nothing personal, kid, and smack you with a pillow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
18.
It's kind of hit.
You take 6 pillow damage.
That's a lot of pillow damage.
Are you still invisible now, or is it concentration?
It is
Concentration.
concentration, so I guess.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm still invisible.
Damn right. And that will
Right.
be my
I
turn.
don't lose invisibility when I take damage, do I?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, just when I make attacks.
Back to the top of the order, Marcus.
Just gonna sadly look over.
Just gonna point.
Uh-huh.
The flanking!
Here come the Dunk Brothers!
The shirtless pillow boys!
Yeah, that's a 22. For 6 pillow damage.
Still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be me, because I'm not gonna crush or move her.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wait, don't
keep
you
her.
have disadvantage on attack rolls against me when I'm invisible?
I mean, we said we've got an outline of you.
Alright.
For until your turn, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna move her. I'm gonna keep her there. In between us. I'm
Shay,
good.
You're up.
Me?
Yep.
Just give him the ribbon.
Mr. Pigeon, it seems I've made a mistake.
I want you to know I love you.
Let's get the young master. I'm going to use my bonus action to help Mr. Pigeon hit the young master on his next turn.
You got it.
And then I'm going to go over here.
A true free for all.
And I'm going to attempt to get this young master. That's not going to do it. That's only 10 to hit. I guess whatever with flanking, but he's like 18, I think, without the shield. Right? You're 18 before the shield.
20.
You're at 20 before the shield?
Yeah, mage armor.
What do you get from Pillow Song?
+4.
Yeah, 13 plus Dex Mod plus
Sure.
the 4 from Pillow Song.
That's a lot.
All right, Mr. Pigeon.
Did the orc take one of your flags?
No.
Okay.
No,
You took one of his.
I
and
grabbed
then a
both
second.
of his, yeah.
All right. Sure. With a bonus action, can you try to snatch one, or is it a full action?
You can do it with a bonus action.
Sure.
That's what we've been doing with.
For my action then, we're gonna go ahead and cast blindness on the young master. So I come running over.
I'm sorry?
So it's a con
You were
save.
the man.
Make a con save, please.
A con save? Hold on, let me check something first. Jesus!
So you see Mr. Pigeon running over.
Just closes his eyes.
It's a new strategy.
Okay, so that's for concentration. Oh boy.
This is a big one.
It's a 6.
It's not it.
So as Mr. Pigeon runs over, your vision slowly fogs out into darkness, and you can now no longer see. But you hear the sounds of pigeons calling.
I don't understand.
And I guess I'm gonna try to snatch a flag while I can't see.
Sure, I'll give you advantage.
What kind of check is it?
Just
roll,
You said straight
sleight
roll.
of hand.
yeah,
just straight.
we've been doing the straight roll, but
Uh,
it doesn't make sense for it to be a straight roll if it's against his AC, which is so high.
Yeah, no, straight roll is a 10.
Yeah, because you'll just never get
I
it.
mean, even if it's against his AC, I wouldn't get it with anything because I rolled a 10. Unless it's like a saving throw situation.
yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have a suggestion?
Dex
Uh,
save.
I thought for
Okay.
one of them you straight rolled
Yeah, I thought we
against,
rolled
each,
against
other.
each other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. So yeah, make a dex save.
A dex save?
So is it no.
Oh, no,
It's
it's
either a
it's a
dex
straight
That's
save
right.
or it's a
Sorry,
straight roll.
just straight roll.
So what was your higher straight roll, Mike?
Should he
10.
straight roll with disadvantage?
Yes, because you're blind.
He has advantage.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
Oh.
You're blind.
Yeah.
I took you out.
So he has advantage and I have disadvantage.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the blindness.
11.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You swat his hand away.
Dance by
How long does that
adjustments.
last?
A minute.
A minute.
Do I save against it or
At the end of your turn.
get me out?
All right, Dandelion.
Now's your opportunity.
So
Oh,
this,
wait, would my bless count on that roll or no?
You would drop less because your concentration
It's not
on
con.
oh, it's not.
No, blindness isn't con.
I guess so. Sure.
So if to bless, we would tie on a 1. I got a 14. Well,
Okay.
4.
Yeah, you pull one ribbon.
One of the two.
Sure. Yep.
so the snatch is a bonus action? Just like attempt to snatch a ribbon?
Yeah. Or an action.
Give him the old one too.
I'm going to turn around and attempt to snatch one of Marcus's ribbons.
Sure. Yep. Roll it out.
As a bonus action? Do that as bonus action.
Sure.
11 for the flat roll.
I rolled a 12.
Yep. You pull the other ribbon.
And then I'm going to turn around and with my pillow just smack Rin.
Mm-hmm.
That's It's with advantage because you're.
I knew it would end this way.
You can't see.
It's going to be a 21.
Goodness. Yes. Please, my wizard bones.
Roll your damage.
My wizard bow.
There's a reason I went high AC.
1 point of pillow damage. Do you want to say what happens when I do that?
Did you message me?
I did. I did message you.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay. You can describe it.
Yeah, there's a stink shroom in the pillowcase. So when that gets crushed, it's gonna be real stinky.
Why?
It's gonna be real stinky.
I'm blind and my nose is filled with stench.
Yeah, you've lost your sense of smell for the time being.
Oh my god. Oh. This is hell.
Is that it is?
whack.
Oh,
Yeah. Anything else?
I lose invisibility.
Finally.
I'm no longer invisible.
Yep.
And I am going to go over here.
Sure. Ren, you're up.
You said it's at the end of my turn?
It's at the end, yeah.
Okay. Huh. That way. Trying to think of how to do this. I would attempt to Misty Step behind Marcus.
Point you can see, you're blind.
Right, but I've been around this space, so I said I would try to. I would gauge it. So, like, if you want me to, like, roll for, like, a random space in that area.
Sure. Let me think about that.
You're risking splinting.
Yeah, I'll say that you roll for a random space in the area around Marcus. But if you hit something, I'm going to have you fall.
Okay. So what should I roll? D4?
How many spaces are around him?
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So D6?
Yeah,
What?
even the occupied
Well, that's
ones, too.
having you not take any space that would be occupied.
Oh, okay. So, like, what do you...
So
There's-
9 spaces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll have
9.
you do it with disadvantage because of blindness.
Well, 10 if you include the space that he's in.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so roll
Or
2d10s and take the...
The worst one?
Yeah, I don't... I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Disadvantage on a random roll. Here we
So this
go.
is 1, 2, 3,
There's
4,
1 and
5,
2.
6, 7, 8.
It was a
9.
1
So,
and 2.
yeah, so
it's,
neither
one,
would hit.
it's one of the
It's-
spaces, just...
One of those two.
Yeah, it's one of those two. The worst one was a 1, so it's
Yeah.
the one on the corner.
Boom. I did it. And then, and then I'm
Just
gonna,
lands.
and then I'm actually gonna run. I'm just gonna forward because I'm thinking I'm here. So right into Marcus.
I'll just hug you.
Great.
I'm gonna hold you steady. I'm sorry, young master. Just gonna, can I grab one?
Cradle it.
Yep.
Great.
You roll to get your sight back.
Yes, I do.
Wasn't supposed to be like this.
Why? What is it? What save is it?
To 14.
No. It's con, right?
Con.
Yeah, that's a 6 again.
Nope, you're still blind.
You're still blind and it still stinks.
Great.
It
Alright.
smells I'm being held.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Back to the top. Shay, you're holding Ren in place.
He got so far.
Just 2 ones. Let's go.
Sorry, friend. It's 24.
Sure.
13 damage.
Yeah, I like to
Why are you
imagine,
hitting me?
to imagine you just lean him.
Yeah, sure.
How you looking?
Feathered.
Can I attack him again? That is the exact same roll
Yep.
for another one.
1.
Uh-huh.
Still feathered.
And then I will... shuffle over here so I can make room for a pigeon.
Yep. Mr. Pigeon,
Do it.
you're up.
Get him
Do
real
it.
good.
Sure. Yeah, we'll cartwheel over and go whacking.
Yep.
Your bless is still up.
Yep. It's probably not gonna get through, but we'll see. No, that's gonna be a 14.
Nope.
And try one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, these dice are terrible. Yeah. 15? 15.
Yeah. Mm-mm. With miss. Dandelion.
How many ribbons do you have?
He's got one left.
So you have one. You both have 2.
We both have 2. I'm not quite bloodied.
Marcus only has 1 as well.
No, I'm out.
Marcus is
Marcus
out.
Oh, you're
yeah.
out?
She got both my flags.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I'm hiding behind him.
Mhm.
He's giving you a friendly hug.
Yeah, I'm just holding you.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna grab the other ribbon,
Mm-hmm.
while he's being held by Marcus.
And
Yeah.
he's still blind.
And he's still blind.
You're still blind. Yep. Go ahead and make the roll with advantage.
It'll be over soon, young master.
That's bad. That's so bad.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Disadvantage,
Is this
right?
grab
Uh-huh.
with your action or your bonus action?
Bonus
Aw.
action.
So it's an 8 and a 20, so 8.
You still passed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You
I'm
managed.
flailing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
That was your action.
Yep, that was my action. Or that was my bonus action. So then I'm going to go invisible again.
All right. Rin, you're up.
Gonna just let go.
Oh, forgive me, young master. I thought you needed comfort. In these trying times.
Gonna just past you and just run blind.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna dash, but
Yeah.
Are
I'll
you
let
just
him.
leaving?
I'll
yeah,
let
I'm
him
just
through.
running. Because I can't see.
You're
Now I have an
right.
opportunity attack.
Yep.
Yep. What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess do it. Yeah, I will too.
Yeah, you're leaving. He's leaving the space.
You can go first.
25 to hit.
Yep. Come on, nice one.
Like, it's not going to be 1
Oh,
because
no.
it's got sneak attack. That's 17.
It's like one.
I am down.
You asked me to let you go. I just look at them. It'll be over soon, young master.
Alright.
Bonk.
Yep. And the young master falls.
I'm just gonna cradle him in my arms. No! I'm just gonna kneel down and pick him up, and I'm gonna start
Youngest
carrying the
master.
young master away. We're gonna go over towards Jasper together, buddy. I got some money I need to claim.
Gonna help me out?
Technically, Twig's unconscious too.
Yeah, you're not actually unconscious. These are
Sure.
pillow points.
Pillow points.
Yeah.
Pillow
Okay.
points. It's just real sad.
You're
It's like being knocked
till he
over to
bled
the
out.
extent
Yeah.
where
I'm still gonna carry him. Though. Twig's just bleeding behind a rock. I'm still. They were so sharp.
I'm still blind. In case you're wondering.
you are blind.
Yes.
Let's make no mistake with that. You are blind.
That's
You have no
awesome.
idea who's carrying him.
No, I know.
It's an
And
angel.
Marcus,
It's dark.
What? You're also very stinky.
Yeah. I forgive you.
Is that
I know.
smell permeating?
It's bad.
Yeah.
He soiled himself when the pillow struck. I'm gonna use divine sense. There's something foul here. I know. I can tell.
What's up, culinary mastermind?
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Next is that was Rin's turn. So Shay,
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
it's you, Mr. Pigeon, and the invisible dandelion.
Mm-hmm.
The invisible dandelion.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pigeon.
The bill comes due.
I don't know where Dandelion went.
Nope, I'm gonna look around and shrug.
Mm-hmm.
I have to try. I'm going for the flex.
Uh-huh.
Flat roll.
Mm-hmm.
With a bless.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 9.
No. Against AC or roll.
Roll, yeah, flat roll.
With a bless. You got me.
Yep.
That was my action.
Uh-huh.
Bonus action.
Two-hand fighting.
Oh, Mike. 23.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome.
Thanks.
How'd you get there?
No, 19.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Thank you for the blessing.
Praise be.
the blast that made me beat him.
Yep.
Hubris.
All right. Next up is Dandelion.
I'm gonna go and sit on this log.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shay.
Pigeon.
Pigeon.
Yes, sorry.
You skipped Mike.
Sorry, that's
No,
my
it's okay.
mistake.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna look at the flag in your hand and try to hit you with the pillow. But I guess first I should get my clone in there. If no, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
First attack. Yep, that's a dirty 20 for 4 pillow damage.
I'm bloodied.
Mm-hmm.
Feathered.
Feathered.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have both flags, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing it. Bonus action. Now you know which one is me, and I don't think I could convince you otherwise. So I'm going.
Look at him.
Yep, I'm going to
Definitely.
try and attack again.
Point at each other.
No, probably not. 9.
Huh.
Yep. Second swipe will miss. And that'll be my turn. Action bonus action.
Gonna drop concentration on this bless. Or do you still want it for yourself?
I guess I can drop it whenever I want. Sure.
Okay.
Might as well. It doesn't really matter because we both have it, but
Yep. All right, now we're back to the top. Since I skipped Mr. Pigeon before, so Shay.
I'm guessing you can outroll 3, but let's see it.
Nat 1.
12.
You can roll 17.
Oh, I'm probably not. It's a 16.
I got it.
Damn.
Ooh, so close.
So you pull the other ribbon off?
Uh-huh.
All right, Mr. Pigeon's out.
I'm out.
And
Alright.
then I will relinquish this battle.
Yeah,
To the
Dandelion's
victor.
invisible, so they are unaware that you're on the field.
No, I am aware that she's there,
Oh,
and I am
oh, oh.
relinquishing
Got
the
it.
battle to her.
Okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Shay drops his pillows.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna lay on hands, my young master. I'll give you back 5.
Can I lay hands on this shirtless young master?
Yeah, I'm gonna just rub your chest. It's all right, young master. I know it's dark. I will be your light. Your smooth, velvety light. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Jasper and look at this
You're
unconscious.
still blind. I was gonna say, I'll walk over and start putting clown makeup on your face. If he has you blind.
I will smack at you.
That's fine, it doesn't have to be good.
Young master.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
I actually can't drop it. It lasts until you pass. It's
Yeah.
not concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner of this evening's fight, the Dandelion!
I would clap, but I have a young master in my arms.
I will clap very quickly as I keep trying.
Thank you. Just hurrying him away. You're slathering makeup on his face.
As I'm slapping him up.
Charge! Yeah! Woo!
Did I do it?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to resolve this real quick, and then we're good to go.
Cool.
Yeah, so you walk over to Jasper, who's like
Can we
sitting
skip the
heavily.
Christmas music?
Yeah,
It is the
mean?
silent night.
Yeah, I didn't even notice.
It is actually
until you said
not.
it.
It's victory.
That's so perfect.
Right? Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's heavily breathing, just leaning against the wall,
I'll sit young master down.
and he just pulls out the sack of gold, and just drops it to the ground in front of you.
Yeah. Pick up the sack of gold and open it. Make sure it's 50 gold.
It is.
Good. Oh, will you extend my arm down? Help him up.
Yeah, he pulls himself up.
Nice try. I'm gonna pat the gilded mask tattoo on his chest. You and I are gonna have a chat about that, friend.
Sure
Right
we
now.
are.
Right now.
Great.
Good.
Marcus, where am I?
It's all going to be over soon.
Silently brush the lips.
You're in good hands, young master. Mr. Pigeon is here to tend to your injuries. It looks as though you were struck around the face. He's
Get this while I'm
staunching the bleeding, I guess you could say.
Bleeding! He's going to continue to slap his hands away.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so you see everybody begins to clear out except for pretty much you guys and a couple of the other members.
Still blind.
I made a bet as well.
Yep, he flips the 1 gold to you.
2 gold tech.
2 gold.
5.
Yeah.
You never wanted to see.
Still.
And Dudley walks over to all of you, flanked by 2 like slightly larger humanoid figures.
Says, Marcus, we'll take him temporarily if you don't mind. Sheila would like to talk to all of you in the back room.
Sounds good, Dudley. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll pocket the 50 gold.
Well fought, all.
Yes. Well fought indeed, it seems.
That was fun.
Yeah. Right back there under the throne.
Yeah. I'm gonna help young master up. Still blind?
12.
Yep.
As soon as my vision comes back, I just peer at you.
I'm gonna help the young master up.
Thank you, Marcus.
No problem, buddy. You're looking much better. much
I'm
better.
still smearing. It's not going to be good, but it's going to be everywhere.
That dice usually betrays me. I'm just trying to bamboozle you.
Yeah, and I'll start escorting the blind young master.
Yep.
Over towards
I'm
this
not
area.
blind.
You're still blind.
I'm not blind. I just rolled.
Wasn't the spell save DC a 14?
Oh, I thought it was lower. Okay.
No,
I'm still
no,
blind.
it's
Damn it,
fine.
I thought it was free.
No. Well, I'm leading the blind young master over, and
Yeah,
You'll
I'll
probably be free soon, though.
I'll lay on hands, and I'll give you the other 10. I'll give you all my lay on hands.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see the 2 muscled figures lead off Jasper into a separate room as Dudley follows you over towards where the throne is, and he pulls aside the curtain, and you see a large room back there with a long wooden table, and you can see that a couple assistants are picking up the fully prepared meal in the center of the ring and moving it into this back room, so that way you guys are able to eat. And you walk inside and you see Sheila sitting at the head of the table, and she beckons all of you in.
Yeah, I'll step inside.
Good evening, friends.
Hello.
Hello, Sheila.
Well fought out there this evening.
Yes, thank you. Truly did our best to maintain our camaraderie and teamship in the beginning, and then have some good fun at the conclusion.
You all did very well.
Yes, I think we did.
I have to tell you about my real purpose within the city and invite you to join. If you'll join me on my quest to attempt to make the city and the kingdom a better place outside of the watchful eye of the crown.
Sounds like a good discussion, friend.
Well then, friends, welcome to the Unsleeping Eye. And we're going to end there.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Friends, thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you enjoyed the episode this evening. If you're new here, make sure you follow so you can find us again. We stream D&D 3 times a week. We'll be live next on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the Veiled Forest of Orvigo. But yeah, thank you guys very much. We love you, we appreciate you, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night, everybody.
Bye.